as UFC main event wraps up, we get ourselves into some WWE as we are joined on the television screen, at least, by Pat McAfee and Michael Cole, who are going to be bringing us a little bit of information on what happened last Saturday at Clash at the Castle. But us here with Turnbuckle Studios and your Raw Patrol, I am Karl Karufel, joined alongside Chris Best, Chris Perish, Bubba Duke, and OMD. The whole crew is here. I will be ducking out early today because I have the shoot job starting at about 10:30 tonight. But guys, I am excited. The countdown has been there, come up, and should be just about ended as we make our way into Monday Night Raw.
You're excited. Check these nipples.
Yeah, and even just as we were seeing the opening signature, we got flashes of what's to come in that opening signature.
We sure did. I'm excited for this. I'm really hoping that this may start off because the countdown timer, and if you don't know what we're talking about these QR codes, these flashes, these glitches that are happening on the screen, to which we are all believing is going to be about the Wyatt Six or Dreadmere or, the new Wyatt family, something along those lines. It's been pretty intense going through and checking out all these QR codes and seeing what's going on and what's happening. So the countdown, the very last thing that we got was a countdown timer that ended at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes, sir.
That is another question.
Not everybody at once now.
That's how exciting this is, man. Everybody at once. That's how exciting this is.
5 guys and we don't have any burgers. What's going on?
Right? But no, that's what I was just going to say was I've been kind of keeping an eye on what's been going on as far as the Wyatt family and Uncle Howdy. And it's the countdown has officially stopped 3 minutes ago. Like, does that mean we're getting some kind of unveiling? Or
Chris Jericho's coming back, man.
The count, Jericho, Y2J, bro.
The code is the answer. The answer is the code.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just
the countdown to the millennium.
But yeah, are they going to open the show or are they targeting? We know that they were supposedly filming vignettes this week, so whether that's what we're getting to for this, we have no idea.
We'll find out.
Oh, I'm still in Clash of the Castle stuff.
Me too.
Yeah,
me too.
Yeah,
I saw the fadeaway and I thought we were going straight in, so I was like,
me too.
Perfect time. Yeah. And then they're like, nope.
Psych.
Yeah. Damn you, Triple H.
In the reverse words of Cardinal Official,
right.
Well, in the words of Edge, you think you know me? Yeah, I can say that because that's WWE.
Yeah,
true enough.
Well, I mean, Cardinal Official, Canada's Got Talents, Trish right there beside him. It all ties.
Yeah, I'll watch it for Trish. I've actually seen Cardinal Official once on the Much Loud tour back in the day. Kind of like Crush and Godsmack were on there. It was great.
Ooh.
So random, but it was absolutely fantastic.
Econoline Crush, dude. That's a band I haven't heard in a long time, but I love it.
Yeah,
that's a band I was listening to this afternoon.
Really, the last time I've heard anything from Econoline Crush, they played here with 3 Days Grace and Seether.
Econoline Crush actually put out. Yeah, Econoline Crush actually put out a new album earlier this year too. So,
well, I know the
McIntyre.
Only the lead singer is the only original member.
And here we are now, Corpus Christi, Texas.
Got a live shot of the crowd now. Got to see what's going on here.
Yep, I just got that shot, and we're in Texas.
Okay.
Interesting way to start. Okay.
Everything's Biger and Taixis.
What in the actual...
What? I thought he was out.
Well, instead of raiding Becky's locker, he decided to raid Godfather's.
Dude, that is awesome. That is awesome. Where's your feather, brother, and all your training?
Architecting ain't easy, man.
He's not allowed to train.
Anybody tell him you don't want to wear white after Labor Day?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Come on, Bubba Duke. That was a Dukes of Hazzard reference right there.
I know. Boss Hog
Yeah.
always wore white. He kind of
Who would've
does.
thought-
I wonder if he's going to announce that he's entering the Money in the Bank. And I wonder if this is our first target.
Or what if he's the next one to step up to Damian Priest?
Dang it.
Could very well be.
Is he really ready to come back, though?
Yeah.
I mean,
man, he's been putting out some workout videos online, and man, yeah, he looks ready.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
His beard isn't in prime shape, but he does look ready.
based on the emphasis in the ring, now I'm going to retract what I said he could be doing.
That's what you get for jumping the gun, my friend.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Premature ejaculating over there, Chris, with your opinions.
Yeah. Can't help it.
I want to know how much super glue it took to glue that chain to that god awful suit that he's wearing.
Just a lot of baby oil, man. It's all the tricks. Either that or it's caught on his chest hair, because that would be fantastic too.
Does he have a mic yet, Carl?
Yes.
Okay. This is where I mute my shit and turn up my TV.
I'm wondering how his feet feel inside of those heeled cowboy boots. They look like women's cowboy boots. They look like cowgirl boots.
Trick William has a pair of those.
Now, does Trick Williams have those, or is it Lash Legends?
Sometimes we don't need to know the answer to every question.
That shot made me smile. Cole and McAfee's shot, that made me smile.
Mhm.
This, not so much, but that did. I sincerely hope that this is not like him already going into championship matches. He was gone. Other people have come and stepped up, and you know, like, I think that he needs to start from the bottom again.
Imagine if
Maybe
Braun
midway.
Breaker interrupts this.
Imagine who?
Braun Breaker.
See, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Do we need Seth Rollins right now? Did we need him first? Yeah, I think we did, 100%. But
He's
we
a
don't
star.
need to see him in title contention just coming back. That's all I'm saying.
No, because
The money's in the chase.
yeah. Thank you, Perish. I was just going to say that essentially.
Yeah. How does it feel? You were doing that to me all last week. How does that? How does it feel?
I'm just glad you got my point across.
Well, you know, when you think first, you'll get it out first.
But what if
Right
you're a
after
slow
I did the
thinker?
premature ejaculation comment, dude, right?
What if you're a slow thinker?
Well, then we'll not wait for you.
But if you think about it, it comes out first. But what if somebody's a slow thinker?
Then it never comes out.
Right? Or somebody else gets to it before they do.
Just doesn't come out.
This hurts my brain. I can't deal with this right now. Stop it.
No, it's like my Uncle Phil. Like he hasn't come out yet, but we all know.
Uncle Phil. Looks like a smaller arena that the WWE is in tonight.
Yeah, Corpus Christi doesn't necessarily have these huge, gigantic arenas. And I was actually a little bit worried about coming in this show because typically the Corpus Christi crowd is not exactly a good crowd, but we do have a fired up crowd tonight. And I'm actually pleasantly surprised about that.
Also, the one thing we haven't talked about was Seth Rollins was never drafted. Him showing up on Raw either indicates that he is still a Raw roster talent, or that is going to now become a larger debate.
I mean,
do we talked about the heavyweight championship, and now look what he's doing.
Yeah, but Carl, I want to ask you a question, though.
Yeah.
Everything he has said so far is 100% true. And
yeah,
one person, I think you've heard of him, Steve Austin, has flat out said, if you're not in this business to be the champion, you should leave.
Right, right.
Ooh.
But ooh is right.
But at the same time, why doesn't he come back and think he can cut the line? This guy, for a long time, was the backbone to Monday Night Raw.
Oh, yeah.
And let's face it, who on Raw since WrestleMania really has done that stepping up? Because if you ask me, there's only been two people, one just interrupted, and the other one already has a title match at SummerSlam.
Right. Yep. Okay. Now, I wasn't knocking any of that. You were talking about him not being with a brand right now. And I'm talking about he just mentioned the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yep.
And now he's looking at those briefcases.
Yeah.
Which would, to me, now indicate that he's Raw.
Well, yeah, and that's what I said. We're going to find out if he's either a Raw roster talent or he's going to be an unsigned one. And that was going to go into a large debate. So,
yeah. And that's what I was getting at when I was like, oh, he's mentioned the World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, okay.
I laugh if Priest went, you can't challenge for my title. You're not even signed at Raw.
If I was Rollins, I'd be like, but I'm Seth freaking Rollins. I'm signed and my contract says I could get paid more than you. I would shut him right up with that comment just because I know I can. And he also just signed that new deal. I love it when guys throw their money in people's face. It's the greatest.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. I just looked at myself in the camera and I'm like, man, I'm like freaking Casper the Ghost here. I'm as white as Bubba. I had to turn the lights down a little in this studio. Some great comparisons, definitely.
I mean, Seth is asking some very valid questions here.
Damien agrees.
Carl, this is what you didn't want. My bad. I'll stay muted.
It's interesting that Damien is making the challenge, though.
I will say this, though. Damian Priest beating Seth Rollins at Money in the Bank gives him more of a legacy and more of a stamp as a credible world champion than he did before the match.
Mm-hmm.
If all Damian Priest does is walk into challenges with people doubting him, and he comes out the other end still holding that title, that just makes Damian Priest a better champion. And when the day comes, it legitimizes him in that title picture moving forward.
I think I'm agreeing with Carl. This is not the way I would have done this with Seth Rollins. There is so many other people that could have stepped up. Sorry, guys, but that's where I stand right now.
Even if there was just a program that had, Seth qualifying for, Money in the Bank and winning Money in the Bank and then getting the matchup, I would have been happy with that as well. But I get and I understand as well that you want to get asses into the seats and you want to make the most money that you possibly can. And this is the way to do it. Am I okay with this? No. Do I understand it from a business standpoint? Yes.
Well, yeah.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Actually, let me put this question out to everyone, just so it doesn't look like I'm just asking you something. Do we want to see Damian Priest as a credible world champion?
Absolutely.
So he has to beat the best, correct?
Yes.
One of the best is Seth Rollins. Do we agree?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Now, I understand that you don't want to see the same guy in the same place time in and time again. However, I don't think this is one of those times where Seth Rollins is going to put his weight in, or he's not going to throw his weight over somebody else's. I think he understands that if Raw is to continue to grow to a show, that is at greater heights, he needs to not always be the guy. Now, yes, he might be competitive to want to be that guy, but we saw him as world champion for a long time. Now we need to see him chase. And maybe he doesn't get there. Maybe he finds another way to get there. Maybe it takes him 6 months to get another match. But what we do know is that unless Damian Priest faces the best, and who else is going to give him a more of a world-class title match than the man who made that championship relevant to begin with?
You're not wrong. You're not, honestly.
Again, from the business side of things, you are correct. 100% you are correct. From my own personal standpoint, I feel differently.
Mm-hmm.
And thankfully, we didn't go to commercial break. We've actually got a matchup coming up here.
Mm-hmm.
We're 22 minutes into this show, and it looks like we're getting a matchup, unless I'm talking too soon, which I could. Damn it.
Say its name, and it appears it's time for our first commercial break. Yay!
Oh, that's too funny.
With that being said, we only had technically one commercial break during our time this past Saturday with Canadian Wrestling's Elite, where we got to witness a fantastic show once again that I'm sure we're going to touch on tomorrow on Turnbuckle Talk right here on these channels at 8:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It was a great show. Got to meet some really great people, got to meet some new good people, and even possibly secured an interview. No, we definitely have secured an interview.
Oh, it's happening now?
Oh yeah, we're talking. We're definitely talking. Oh yes. So if you guys want to brush up on your history and knowledge of this person, check out from the Canadian independent wrestling scene, Kamikaze. Perish, what do you know about Kamikaze?
No, I know a lot. We train together.
I
grew
know.
up in the business together. Yeah, no, he's a. If I was to say one thing, he's an incredible athletic talent that he took some time away. He's now back. He hasn't missed a step.
Oh.
The guy is phenomenal. He is wacky. He's a little bit kooky, but at the same time, he's a must-watch talent. And the best part about it, people, if you really want to know something, and this is why you should tune in, as good as he is in the ring, he's even better outside of the ring. So you might want to check that out because it's going to be very good.
Just in my personal interactions with him, absolutely awesome. That's all I got to say.
So, gentlemen, Best and Carl, I do have to ask, how was the CWE show Saturday night?
You shouldn't have left because we were just talking about it.
So OMD is going to have to tune in tomorrow at 8:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Turnbuckle Talk to hear
All
more
right.
on CWE.
Fantastic. You can count OMD in on Turnbuckle Talk tomorrow at 8:05 Eastern.
That was so automatic, dude. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh my god.
If you want to make sure you don't miss an action, you could go back to that phone that you always look at and set a reminder.
Hopefully within the next week or so, we will have that show put up onto the YouTube channel as well. A huge thank you to CWE and the powers that be within the company to allow us to record and commentate that show and put it out there for everyone. It's a win-win. We get views and he gets more viewers to go check out Canadian Wrestling's Elite. So very thankful for the CWE and the powers that lay there to allow us to do so.
And if I'm not mistaken, the Canadian Wrestling Elite is not just something you should watch from the local wrestling scene, but it is the only Canadian company that travels throughout the country. So they do a lot throughout it. So go check them out. Go support everything they're doing, because you're going to see a plethora of talent going through the curtains when that bell rings.
And yes, you are correct. It's the only one that travels across the country. There are others that do tours as well. I'm sure most people have heard about the Death Tour or the Northern Tours, but they're not going simply across Canada. They definitely are sticking to one area. But Canadian Wrestling's Elite is the only one that travels for the most part across Canada, slowly working their way through Ontario, making their way over to the Quebec area. Joe, good to see you. I know you saw the videos or the photos. It was definitely a fun show. We had the headliner D'Lo Brown that was there, and man, all I can say is what an amazing person he was.
Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Did you ask him about cheetahs?
Oh, I should have when I was talking to him.
Why is Braun Strowman on my?
Because he has a match with Chad Gable.
Because he's employed by the WWE.
Yeah.
I hope he just steamrolls Gable.
I was very happy to get to talk to D'Lo, though. We reminisced about a few friends that we actually have that we didn't know we had in common. So that was really cool. I'm not going to say on recording,
you don't need to.
But
come on,
that's
cool.
cool.
Flex.
Yeah, it was
Flex, Carl.
all right. I'll flex.
Yes,
I'll flex. Jeff Jarrett, who we have done an interview with, as well as
ain't he great?
He is, as well as the alpha female Jazzy Gabert. I'm good friends with Jazzy and
Awesome.
D'Lo as well. D'Lo and I talked about Jazzy for a good, 5-6 minutes, just about Jazzy and what she's been doing with her promotions over in Germany. So it was cool to get that. We know somebody in common and we're friends with the same person type of vibe. So
again, it takes. You guys are like literally two completely different ends of the spectrum. You've never made it professional like him, but to have that, like we said, when people pass, it's a family. It doesn't matter if we directly know people or don't directly know them. There's always like that 6th degree of we know this person that knows that person, and I think that is awesome that you and D'Lo have from friends in common.
Yeah, I was happy about it. Great guy. I had one of the best interactions with him that I've ever had with celebrity stars.
Did you see the way he was interacting with the children at the show? That was fantastic.
Well, best if you didn't see it, you better recognize.
Oh, I did recognize. He actually told me to yell for him. And I'm like, dude, I'm doing commentary. He's like, I don't care. Yell.
Got to get down with the Brown, all right? Do it.
It was his interactions.
That
with
was something he did. All right.
Yeah, it was. His interactions with the children were like same level as Cody Rhodes right now within the WWE with the fans. Like it was insane. Insane. Almost as insane as Chad Gable nearly ripping the arm off of Braun Strowman, but then seemingly having no effect at all.
Now, if people don't remember, it was WrestleMania 39 where that good old O'Connor roll suplex was done by Chad Gable to Braun Strowman. So I'm going to make a prediction. I think we see Chaos Theory once again, but I don't think it's going to be the end of this match.
Okay.
Carl and I both at the same time go, oh, okay.
Oh, you got that explicit picture I sent you. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Well, now I feel left out.
That is my real knee.
No.
I know.
Why am I left out?
Jeez.
Oh, I'm giving you a different one. You're special.
Yay!
You get a picture of my elbow.
All I hear now is ba-doom, 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 ba-doom on everybody's phones going on.
What? People think I'm lying? No.
And
I love to show my knee. I love how you're like, you just go quiet after you're about to say something. Oh yeah, there's one time
because
that
literally as soon as Carl said everybody's phone is going off now for notifications, I got the picture sent from me and Carl with D'Lo in our group. So it still surprises me just how tall he was, because he was pretty close to my height.
What surprised me is
that's
that we're talking
because you're a freak of nature,
right?
Yeah, I know.
What surprised me is that we're standing there after the show, we're talking, and he saw, thanking us for doing commentary and doing what we do, and I set my laptop bag down and I looked at him and I'm like, "You give hugs?" I don't even know why. I was just like, "Do you give hugs?" And he was like, "Yeah, brother."
And he just literally just grabbed Carl's hand and just drug him into the hug.
Nice. Do you give hugs?
Well, some people don't, right? And some people are like, "Don't touch me," whatever. Like, handshake. That's it.
Yeah,
But it was just that vibe, and it was like, "Dude, do you give hugs?" And he was like, "Yeah."
And the look on your girl's face too, because she was right there, and she was just like, "Huh?" And I'm like,
Celeste was like,
pull your camera out, get this picture now. Carl's gonna want this.
But here's the thing, though. I mean, we all know Carl fairly well. I could totally see him just putting down the bag, looking at him, going, "Do you give hugs, dude?"
He legitimately did that, dude.
That's exactly what it was.
Yep.
Oh shit. That's awesome. I do have good news though. The next time CWE comes to town, my kid wants to go.
It's a ball.
Nice.
She has
So it came to me all the time. Dude. It came through good.
She has noise canceling headphones, so she's gonna bring them with her if it gets too loud.
Oh, good.
Nice. Yeah. Thanks.
Bubba, did you get the photo I sent you?
Who, me? When?
Well,
who else is named Bubba Duke?
Whoa. Is that really your PP, dude? That's huge.
That's his
no, that's your elbow, man. Like, holy.
And right now we're back to the action, and we've got
I legitimately did
going on here.
Photo of my elbow. If people actually wondered if I actually would do stuff like that, I would.
Can you hear it? Look at him running like a girl.
We've already seen it.
Yeah, we already saw it. We're ahead of you, dude.
I'm just getting to it. So.
Oh, we just threw Chizawa.
Oh!
Okay, that tilt-a-whirl was pretty cool.
Really? Really? No way.
Man,
That
that was
kinda
quicker
came
than
out
my
of-
first time.
Whoa.
Man, that came out of nowhere.
Also, my first time.
But that was a nicely executed tilt whirl to finish it off.
Best, you weren't there. How do you know all this?
I have my sources.
Oh, God, I didn't know you know Brian. I mean,
I'm so glad my chair has arms.
I
on
mean,
sides,
over the
'cause I'd
weekend, I
fall
was
out
with
by
people
now.
who do know you. So
very true.
We were. Yeah.
Locker room talk does not go out online. Shush, please.
Oh god. There's a lot of lucha masks in the crowd tonight. Holy.
Well,
We're in
that's-
Texas.
they're in Texas, man.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Everything's bigger in Texas, including the
And
Marks.
Corpus Christi is, like, I believe, close to the Mexican border.
Oh, I thought it was just because they needed the masks so that it looked good on camera.
Because nobody wants to actually be known that they're from and live in
Illegal
Corpus Christi.
immigrants.
All right now.
Aliens.
Oh,
Yes, girl, get it. Get it, girl, get it.
Ay, ay, ay.
Come on, Huskus.
She's so beautiful. I don't know why she puts up with this crap. Cesaro is just about to lose his mind in there. He's crying and everything.
so this is something that's actually bugging me about Maxine. And it's the fact that she's wearing a walking boot and limping. I've been in those walking boots before. You don't limp.
Maybe she has bad coordination, Best. Maybe she has fungi. We don't know these things, all right?
Maybe she's got a broken toe. Oh, he just slapped him stupid. Holy. Uh-oh. Otis heard it too.
Yes. Oh.
Come on, Otis.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's got the lip quivering. Oh, gee. Whoa. He went right across the ring. Damn.
He threw him like the 5.
Come on,
rings
come on,
his
come
back.
on. Oh.
Oh, why are you
He's
leaving
hulking
Cesaro
right
in the
up.
ring?
Get him, Otis. Get him, Otis.
Okay, thank God.
Like the one dude you don't want to meet in a dark alley.
That's why you bring a meatball sub, man.
Oh, that's too funny. I think he just lost his academy.
I think he might find some replacements.
Yeah, like as in
Carl and I, yeah. We've had conversations. Yeah.
hey man,
I know people, remember?
I'll
Come
strap
on,
this thing
dude.
back on.
I know people.
I wouldn't even have thought twice. I'd put that thing back on.
I have poked people on Facebook. I say I know people.
You poked people on Facebook. Oh my goodness. Bet that's the safest way you could poke people though. Not get in trouble for it. It's gonna do that to Carl. Beep.
I have to cover up the phone number, but I know people.
Okay, I
Teddy
can flex.
Long. Are
I
you
can
serious?
flex. I can
Flex
flex
for
on
me,
that one.
please.
Look at
Oh, I
this
can do.
flexing over here, Carl.
I can do this. I can do this very well.
I want you to, please.
Can't see yours; it's too dirty.
Oh, that's a flex right now.
Is that Adam?
Yes.
Shut up.
Good
That's
flex.
Scrap Daddy.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
In my phone, it says scrap iron.
Okay,
You know.
both of you just put your peepees away. Like you're making me feel this big. Okay, like come on, it's not fair.
Making you feel as big as your appendage.
Right? No, that's.
I
remember these
wonder if
guys-
doing that would have got us kicked out of an establishment.
Oh, probably.
Hmm.
Maybe.
Flexing your peepees like that. Oh, there would have been some
Yeah,
jealous
I want-
people.
I love McAfee right now. This is fantastic. The way he kept eye contact, though, I mean, that's talent.
Oh my god.
And yeah, we talked about
Yeah, she is an amazing talent, dude. Like, I don't care what anybody says. She should be in the WWE.
she doesn't want to be there anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's different now than when she was there.
Just in case anybody was like, he's making that up with his talk with D'Lo Brown, blah blah blah.
No.
Nope, sure as hell wasn't.
Because
There it
I
is.
can verify that you are friends with her because I was there one day when you had a phone call from her because we
Yeah.
were living together at that point.
Yeah,
And I called bullshit. And I don't know if you messaged her and said, okay, listen, my roommate doesn't believe that I actually know who you are. And she called you, but it was her, legit.
yeah.
So I can
I love
verify that
Jazzy.
you
She's
are.
awesome.
She-
If you guys
she
have
sounds
not
like a very-
seen anything from Jazzy and what she's doing now after being within the WWE's NXT UK, check out Serious Sports Entertainment. That is her company over in Germany.
Yes.
I literally
Great
thought you were going to
talent.
go into like a wrestling show she has on Sirius XM or something.
Oh, nope. Nope. Her promotion is called Serious Sports Entertainment.
Because I would have gladly like tuned in to listen, but I'm gonna definitely check that stuff out. So
Do it, dude. Even I have checked it out, and I don't have time to do shit anymore.
We got Judgment Day on our screen right now, and Finn Balor letting everybody know that he threw out that card key, apparently. That room key, he threw it out.
No, he didn't. He took it. He kept it. And I don't blame him. Too bad he didn't have Finn Balor's number, eh, Carl? I want that key card.
Some secrets are left in the dark. The incomparable Io Sky making her way to the ring right now.
Now,
Yeah.
before we get in this match, I want to throw out that earlier on the Raw preview review show, OMD predicted Kiana James, who's in this match, will win this match. So if she does win, I'm going to give credit where credit's due. OMD would have been the voice that predicted it. But if she gets the pin, we can laugh at him. So
not like we already do.
Right.
I would never.
I would, damn right.
Wait,
Yeah.
OMD, who's your favorite hockey team again?
Oh, shit.
This honestly should be a really good matchup, a triple threat qualifier for the women's money in the bank. Kiana James, Io Sky, and Zelina Vega. I am looking forward to this matchup, to be honest.
There's a lot of chicanery that could happen in this match when you really think about it.
Yep.
You could see Liv Morgan getting involved based on what happened last week with Zelina Vega and herself. You can see Katana Chance, Kaden Carter, or even Lyra Valkyrie get involved in terms of helping anybody outside of one EO Sky.
Right.
Also, if damage control's there, they got to settle the odds, right? So then when you think about it, if by chance those three come out to do something there, who better to be Jenny on the spot than the accountant who knows the right time to make bank? That is Money in the Bank and Kiana James. I think OMB, you might be on something there. Or sorry, on to something.
Well, no, I'd still say on something. What it is, we don't know, but on something for sure. For any guy who can sit through Monday Night Raw as calm, cool, collected, and mellow as OMD does week after week, he's got to be on something, man.
I would have said he has like a built-in toilet on that couch, but with the amount of times he visits that locker room, I've easily retracted that thought.
Been there. He doesn't have a toilet built in.
No, usually once, maybe twice a show. But no, Bubba Duke's been here. Carl's been here.
But then again, I don't know what he's hiding underneath that cushion. So how do I know?
I mean, it could be just like when Homer Simpson invented the toilet that was a recliner, you know?
Dude, that'd be epic. Not have to get up and just watch your show. That'd be nice.
I don't know. The last time I used one, it turned into a sticky situation, so I don't think I'd use one again.
Really? I forgot to take the cushion off and I shit my pants, so that was my bad.
Trivago. Yeah. Trivago helps you save money.
Gets you to a place where you didn't think you'd be. Carl's like, I'm gonna get out of here quicker than I was gonna, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about that shoe job.
No, how about that shoot weather we're having in our city today? Holy Christ.
Right?
Went from like 36 degrees Celsius to clouds to dark to rain to sunshine again.
And now the heat is back.
Yeah.
Well, if the heat's back, okay, man. Duck 2 and watch the nothing. I got nothing.
Heat is on.
Does anybody know what my favorite kind of heat is?
Sweet chili.
Miami.
No. Nope. My Sunday night heat. Come on. Come on.
Ah.
Come on. Yeah.
The heck was that? Was it lightning outside by chance?
No,
I don't know. That was somebody's microphone that went
Did you hear
static.
that?
Yeah.
I heard it.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
we all heard.
Holy. Well, it wasn't me. I haven't moved in probably like a good minute here, so I was fucked up.
Well, there's 4 people with your headphones on, so that could have been really anyone.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's-
All I know is that my professional equipment shouldn't be doing that.
Right?
There's a flex for you again.
Carl's just all about the flexing tonight.
Hey, man, he's Flex Luger, all right? Leave him alone.
Flex Luger.
The Flex Express over here. Oh, we should totally do that as a shirt.
Just have a picture of Carl flexing and it's the Flex Express, or like just have Carl's face just like superimposed over Lex's face.
I'm a big fan of this Titantron, by the way.
Me too.
I think she needs a little bit more on this gimmick, but
I still get Tiffy vibes off of her a little bit.
well, I mean, you're just a pervert.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I
I was
will admit
guessing
it.
we don't have a gimmick. But
No,
okay.
I'm sorry, Best.
Don't be. I admitted it.
Don't. I don't want more dots on my spectrum, man. I have a kid. There are places in Sault Ste. Marie I want to go to. Don't limit me here. COVID's over. Oh, God, Zelina. I wonder if she's going to cry in this entrance now.
I mean, Parrish, you
Well,
could
that's-
do a lot of travel around, Canada if you want. If you were to get a hold of Mr. You Know Who and Canadian Wrestling's Elite, who do come through here.
Yep.
I've wrestled for them multiple times
Well, you haven't here, so it doesn't
in
count.
multiple cities. Maybe I don't wanna. Maybe I'm a heel and I'm too. No, I mean, I wouldn't totally. How much would you guys just be so shocked if we just kept it under wraps? Didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. Then all of a sudden, boom! Out I come. And they're just like, "What the hell?"
They'd have to keep
Dude,
it
I would lose my
real
mind.
quiet because I'm part of like message groups with everyone. So that'd be a difficult task to keep it a secret from me.
Okay. I do that part of my. I'm like, hey, you know what? You can take $10 off my PO. Just don't tell Carl. Okay.
Bubba, what would happen with you?
I would probably scream like a little girl and give him a hug.
You better ask him first.
I don't ask, I just give.
That's harassment.
Hey,
and
I'm not your
harassment so much.
Bailey. This is weird.
Got a fairly entertaining start to this triple threat match, by the way.
Only fairly?
Fairly.
Well, that was fairly entertaining as well.
That was actually really well done.
So far, the only one I find entertaining is Io Sky.
Yeah. I'm agreeing with you.
Well, I'm keeping an open mind on this match.
Oh, I'm sure
Okay.
you are.
Am I wrong? But this Auto Trader commercial, are you guys getting this one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
The
No.
first chick looked like Ava Rain.
Yeah. Did.
it did.
I'm getting it now. Okay. Jesus. Wow. Well, you got to make money somehow, right?
What's up, Pete? How you doing, man?
Holy
going on,
Thanks for
Leeds?
joining in.
Pete's in the house. I'll be right back. That's my kid calling.
Okay, bye.
Gee. So Pete Leeds is your kid. Okay. How you doing, Pete? Pete Leeds, you are not Shaggy. It was you. It was you, the candlestick.
But they caught him. On the counter. Adam Pearce is making a lot of things official today. Just pointing that out.
Yeah, I
Good.
text him too. Mike, gotta get that shit over, bro.
Yeah.
And he said it's official. I do.
Well, we're sorry that it was a sad anniversary. Time off work, though, is sometimes a good thing. Happy that you're back now, though. Really am. Anytime that one of our friends is happy and good, we're happy and good as well. We appreciate you, brother. We do.
Leeds, if you need someone, you can always message me on the TikTok. I'm here for you, man.
Still alive, going to game 5.
I do not know what's weirder, which, by the way, I want to publicly... Actually, I'll wait for Bubba to come back, but I didn't know what was weirder. To be on the other side of Father's Day yesterday, or to still see my favorite hockey team still play hockey at this time of year.
Probably equal parts of both.
Yeah.
It was surreal, but you know what? He's going to be a while, but no, I do want to publicly thank all of you guys for sending Happy Father's Day messages to me. It was really nice to get them from friends. It's one thing to get them from family and to get them from like my parents and stuff like that, but it's really cool to get them from other people, and I do appreciate it. So thank you.
Yeah,
it was really weird, but yes, I appreciate it though.
Yeah. So I want to say thank you for sharing what you did with how you spent your day with your son yesterday. I don't know if you shared it with everybody, but with me, it was awesome. It was an honor to share your first Father's Day.
Yeah, we went to the strippers. We did we went bowling, and then we did mini golf, and then did some arcade games where Deal or No Deal. That was my jam.
Yeah, you were telling me last night, but you were killing it in that game.
I'll be honest, it was not the best for me, and I did not really message too many people. So there's that. Pete is asking us, though, could there be an appearance tonight of the 6?
See, I don't know if we get all 6 of them.
I think Toronto's at Money in the Bank.
Kind of.
Yeah. No. Oh, okay. That's a joke. Pete Leeds, we nicknamed Toronto, Ontario the 6 because they need a lot of nicknames because they're like the Hulk Hogan of Canada. They're very egotistical.
They are. They are.
The only difference is they don't politic their way to championships.
Right.
No, they definitely don't. God, no, yeah. God, no.
Except maybe in Parish's favorite football league, the CFL.
Well, I mean, the Leafs are old too, like Hogan, so they did back in the day. They just don't do it anymore.
Right?
True.
They're really making Zelina look powerful and like just it in this matchup tonight. That's interesting. I did not expect that at all. Elliot, greetings to you from us here at the Wrestle House and the Raw Patrol with Turnbuckle Studios. Thank you so much for popping in and popping by. Continue to stick with us here as we talk about Monday Night Raw, and feel free to chat it up with us as well.
Yeah, greetings from Dallas, Texas.
You're in Dallas too?
No, Elliot is from Dallas, Texas. Flat outside, greetings from Dallas, Texas. Pete Leeds was saying his bike broke last week, which was handy as I had the week off.
Okay.
Oh, I called it OMD.
She's also got Dom's vest on.
Which Dom said he couldn't find.
No, don't. I don't want to see the matchup anymore.
I didn't even call the finish.
There we go. No, yeah. No.
I'm just looking at Carl's expressions. He goes from angry to happy right now as they cut between Liv Morgan and what's going on in the ring right now.
And there's that look, that facial expression for Perish on Io Sky after she gets the win.
Yeah. This is going to be taken out of context, but as worker to worker, I think I got to teach her how. I think I got to show her how to do facials. Although she is happy. And, I love the graphics they're giving you for Money in the Bank, and they're all like that, outlaws and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That is, I like it. It's different. It's cool. But also, I was gonna laugh at you, OMD, if Kiana James was the one that got pinned. So,
Yep.
Ha ha.
Oh well, we know she's gonna go into the last chance match. So
I'm good.
No, you're Carl.
Yes, I'm Carl.
Oh,
No, he's Flex Luger.
I thought you were good. Are you different people?
Always.
Okay.
It's only about 5 of them, so it's all good.
Okay.
I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
No, you're good.
I'm good.
I got a TikTok here, and you guys can't even download this app. Elliot, I hope we're making you laugh. So what we do here,
Yeah.
we have a good time. We rib once another. We say dumb things. We sometimes comment on Raw. As the Raw Patrol, we survey the scenes, but we don't really pay attention to it all the time. Well, I mean, not all of us.
I totally understand, Pete. I totally understand.
Yeah. Elliot, thank you so much.
Yeah.
In fact,
Nice.
Elliot, because you're doing that, and I see you're on YouTube, I'm going to go to YouTube and I'm going to follow you and give you a sub as well. Thank you.
I am the one that runs the socials for the most part, and the YouTube side of things as well. So let me do the same.
Oh, I totally did not spell that name right.
I seriously hate using YouTube on my phone. I can never find where it says that people have
I'm
subbed.
so used to it. So
Do you have access to the YouTube?
Who
Oh, yeah,
are
I'm
you?
sure you do, Best, because you've put up shorts, haven't you?
yeah, but I did that. I've uploaded them through StreamYard.
Oh, gotcha. Elliot, what is your channel?
It's his name. Right?
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, no, the name
Yeah.
of your channel always comes in because as you see, like Pete Leeds, it's Pete Leeds 1303. So Elliot is Elliot Quintanilla or Illa? Quintanilla? Am I correct with my latter pronunciation of your name, Elliot?
There it is. I see. Subscribed. You just got another one, my friend. Thank
yeah.
you.
And there's another one because I just did it too.
That's what we
there's
do.
another one.
Awesome.
And Carl, this could be the greatest time now to talk about the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program.
It definitely is. The Turnbuckle Affiliation Program allows us to do these types of things where we affiliate ourselves with other content creators and allow them a little bit of a shine on the Turnbuckle Studios platform. We always are very welcoming to other people that want to get their name out there as well. So we appreciate anybody who reaches out to be part of the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program.
So,
And if
Just-
you don't mind, can I play a video that showcases the shows that we do for everyone?
Of course you can.
Bubba, and then we'll go to you. Are you okay with that? Thank you so much. Carl,
that is really cool. Carl's muted.
There it is. And there you have it. There are the programs that are available with the Turnbuckle Studios platform and that are all part of the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program.
and now,
Yes.
Bubba,
Go
dude,
ahead,
you were saying?
Well, I was just going to say this whole affiliation program is kind of like how I myself and OMD got started. Really, was Carl allowed us and showed us how things are supposed to work, how to make your show just that little bit more interesting, so you get more people watching.
Mhm.
So, as one of the quote unquote first people through the program, thank you, number one. And it works because podcasting has become so much more fun for me since having someone to go, hey, how was my show? Like, did you catch it? What did I do anything that I should probably work on? Like, and we'll watch your program and we'll help you.
Yeah.
We'll sometimes we'll just be like, hey, come on to our show and let's talk about your show and you can see how it works. Yeah, it was a great video, Perish, by the way. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out and a massive thank you to Perish for joining in on the Raw Preview Review show with Bulkster and I before
Yes.
the Raw Patrol this evening.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I had a mishap today, so I couldn't make it for the show. And needless to say, I am out $1,000 now. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I'm not exactly I'm glad to be here hanging out with you guys because you're making my day that much better.
Well, that's the whole point of our show too. For us, it's a little bit cathartic to just sit back, chill, and talk wrestling.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah. I'll explain after the show why I'm $1,000 short, but yeah. Nothing illegal, that's for sure. Just heartbreaking.
That's what they all say. No, I'm kidding.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, I told you should have hit the double zeros on the roulette wheel.
See, and I didn't listen to you, bro. That was the problem.
Guaranteed.
And we got all of that out, guys, during commercial breaks as we come back to the show with the champ, Sami Zayn, in the ring with a microphone.
Of course. But yeah, if Elliot, you have any questions, by all means, shoot any one of us a message and we could help you out. Wow, why do I keep doing that? I keep closing my chat by mistake.
Oh
What's going on, Best?
no, I just saw my chat pop up just as you said chat.
Ooh, chat.
So how long are they going to let Sammy run? How much longer are they going to let him run with this title? These guys think?
Another year and 2 months.
If you want my specific answer, until the day he loses it.
Wow, that maybe. I don't know though.
Until he loses it? Yeah, no kidding, dude. I mean, smart ass answer, but I wouldn't expect any different from Perish.
I mean,
be
right now
honest.
we are in a world of long title reigns, so
I personally can't wait till he loses it. I'm done with it.
he just won it though.
Mm-hmm.
I do think like Bronson Reed is the perfect next opponent for Sami Zayn. I'm just gonna say that before anybody shows up, because he was part of that picture and then just went away. But I think Bronson Reed needs to be your next Intercontinental Champion.
I could get behind that.
Yeah.
I mean, he'd be dominant. I would believe him running longer than Gunther did, like having that long title reign. I wouldn't go that long, but I could give him, a decent run with it and believe that he can do it, because he's such
Right.
a guy. Hell, you know what? Forget this. I'm voting D'Lo Brown come back and take the title.
Mm-hmm. But this is another guy I could believe could challenge Sammy for the title.
Uncle Paul? What?
Isn't he on suspension or some silly thing?
No, he was just not allowed to go to that one episode of Raw a couple weeks back.
Oh. Just think, this dude would be huge if he started clanging and banging with his uncle, freaking pumping the roids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have tests for that now, Bubba. They don't allow that.
Yeah, no, but still, you know what I mean? Like, if he really, really chose to just get all jacked and stuff, he would look just
Genetically freaked, we'll say.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Take to it. I was trying to come up with what his catchphrase was, and I couldn't do it. My brain quit working. I do got to get some of his merch, though, because that shirt's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is neat. Oh, listen to the big man. I'm taking that Intercontinental Championship.
Ooh, voice got really deep right there, too, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's why I took mine a little deeper. That's what she said.
It's true. I was a call after. That's exactly what she said.
Mm.
Yeah. Hey! It's Sheamus.
It's burger time.
It's always burger time, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna go wrong with a burger if I had one right now.
It even says pizza in the bottom of his on the jumbotron.
Yeah, you can't. I have a rule. I don't trust people who don't like pizza.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even though it's a geometry mystery, something that comes in a box,
Square box
looks like a circle,
is a circle.
but it's cut up in triangles and sometimes little like rectangles. Like, come on. Hey man, they cut it different and like they say it's squares, but we all know how they're cutting it, and it does like they're not good at the cutting. They need a protractor for that.
Jesus.
They need to just protract back to folding it over and calling it a Panzerotti and being done with it.
He's not wrong.
Sammy's belt, the main plate's coming off of the leather.
You see that, eh?
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to see Sheamus and Braun Breaker go at it.
Oh, I bet you would.
Oh, I would.
I was leaving it alone, Carl.
I definitely would.
Turnbuckle affiliation program. Join us.
Oh my god. Well, I think you're gonna have an issue kicking Sheamus's ass, my friend. The Irish guy don't take kindly to that.
I can't tell who is representing Orange better. Sami Zayn, Sheamus, or Braun Breaker. I am confused.
He's kind of orange, eh?
Braun Breaker is just supporting his inner Trump.
The shitty tan. Spray on tan.
Good on Sammy egging this on.
Well, sounds like I'm getting my wish.
Ooh.
Yeah, that does seem like you're getting your wish.
Yeah, I am getting my. I am getting my wish.
Well, if you get your wish, the winner will face a champion, and I'll get my Amazon. What up? That was good. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm proud of myself. It's almost as proud as that is my colorblind joke that I said that I won't put on the screen.
Oh dear God! Please don't.
It was funny though.
I
I
plead the fifth.
I told my mom that joke the other day, and she even laughed at it.
Really?
Yeah.
If mom was laughing at it, then that deserves a thumbs up from the War Amps.
Double for me.
I just did too. I went.
Roger D. Burt gives it.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah.
Dragon Lee.
Oh, you're a lot more caught up than I thought you were.
Enter the dragon. with the LWO right behind them.
I still want somebody to do like a TWO, but not call it 2. I think that'd be really funny. And I'm really asking somebody on the indie circuit to please do it, because that is gold. I will buy a t-shirt. I just don't have a reason to do it, so that's why.
That's a good theme. I like that.
Oh, Andy, quick question while we're on commercial.
Yeah.
Do you have a spare set of computer speakers kicking around?
I have 2.
I need something for this monitor. The speakers are crap in it.
Yep.
Awesome. Appreciate that, my man.
OMD, I've got a question for you since you haven't talked in forever. What are your opinions on what's going on right now on the show?
I've been enjoying it. If I needed a locker room visit, this would be the match for it.
Rude. If I had an apple, I would spit in the face of the man who don't want to be cool.
Well, I have an Apple, and I communicate with it because it's called my phone. And what it told me is I need to go upstairs to deal with something kid related. So I'll be right back.
Yep.
Okay, bye.
Just pull them off now. Boop, done. Goodbye. Take it. Come again.
But no, I've been enjoying the show here so far. So
Yeah, it's a good show.
Perish was talking earlier about TWO. I kind of already took a little bit of that. Another YouTube channel that I have is Together Adventures, and that's TWO Together Adventures, where the spouse and I have got a couple of videos up there of one of our travels that we've done. We're making that a travel site.
nice.
Yeah, thank you, Carl. You just reminded me of what Celeste told me I needed to do with that on that channel.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. And there is an extra video on there of some good friends of mine, the Vaudettes. Yeah, the Vaudettes are a burlesque type of rock and roll show.
Yeah.
Including Shaul Guerrero, the daughter of Eddie Guerrero, who amazingly gave us time while we were on the cruise. Got to be good friends, close with her, with Amy Binder as well, the creator of the Vaudettes. So amazing girls over there. Go and check out that video if you have a chance to as well. And shoot them a follow on their socials. They would greatly appreciate it.
It's actually, I watched that video. That one's actually really interesting, really cool.
Yeah, it was Shaul who told me to come right up to the front. She's like, you get right up to the front. She's like, I want you right there. She's like, and I kind of want you to maybe kind of keep the creepies kind of back a little bit. And I'm like, yeah, of course. I got you, hon. I got you.
Oh,
She's like, but I want you to have like the best recording visual that you can. And I'm like, perfect. And I went and talked to Amy before, and I'm like, Amy, hon, is it okay if I record this? And she's like, oh, hell yeah. She's like, you know the drill. You record it. You make sure you put it out there. And I'm like, of course. She's like, you make sure you tag us in things. And I'm like, of course, you know that. She's like, I know, Carl, I know. So
yeah.
So a little stat on tonight's show. It is the 30th TV sellout of 2024, the 45th event sellout of 2024.
Nice.
Because we couldn't read those stats ourselves at the bottom of the page. No,
they were there, but I was talking over
appreciate
them.
that.
Well,
Yes,
some
but
people
what
are
about
just
the people
getting
who
to
aren't watching the show.
I literally just got to it. Thank you, though. I appreciate that you pointed it out for me.
Well, I mean,
Welcome to the show. I cannot pronounce that lady's name, but apparently we're the goat. That's what that is a goat.
Yes, it is. Good observation. You're wearing your glass. You're not even wearing your glasses today. Did you get contacts, man?
And
Yeah,
Bubba,
buddy.
if you're looking to pronounce her name, it's Tonka Tits with a Z.
Oh yeah, sure. Boobs are in the name. And OMD, you're Mr. Vocabulary.
I was trying to be polite and not say nothing. I was really trying not to say anything.
Yeah.
Look how his eyes are not on his device.
The one time, right?
Oh,
My
look,
eyes haven't
boobs,
been on my device for the majority of the night.
I'm watching while at work. Call me Sammy. Okay, Sammy works.
Yeah, it's
Thanks for
Sammy
showing
work.
up.
Yeah.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Sammy's great. She is. She's
Fantastic.
amazing.
All right. You know what? I see her Twitch. I'm gonna follow her. I'm in that I'm gonna follow people mode.
That's cool, dude.
What's interesting right now, what's cool right now is we got Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, the new women's world tag team champions on our screen right now.
Oh yeah.
What's their tag team name?
Just Alba Fire and oh, see, I didn't know they actually had a name. They just call them Alba Fire and Isla Dawn when I see them come out. So
I don't think they can trademark Unholy Alliance. That's why they dropped it. But
What if we just call them Dawn of Fire?
you might be onto something there, Bubba. That's actually not a bad name.
I thought about that one all there myself.
He's thought about that for the last 3 weeks.
You damn Skippy.
And he finally got the opportunity to bring it out for each and every one of us.
no,
Carl knows me
I
too
will
well.
I will say one outside of the whole. I'm really happy they're doing something with Isla Dawn Alba Fire because I think it's long overdue. They're doing something with that tag team,
Right.
but I do think they missed the boat on the representation of Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill on Raw. That's the only thing I'm going to say because I thought they could really add a star power, especially when people like CM Punk, Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch, before tonight, Seth Rollins, all were out. That could have helped bring a little bit of that to Monday nights.
Yeah.
Who's this?
Okay. Samantha's going to be back.
Yeah.
As much hate as she gets from some of the people on the interwebs, I think she does a good job. Can she over-animate? Yes. But she does well with it.
That's what makes her who she is, though.
Mhm.
And if people you don't appreciate Samantha Irvin, I'm not following you because she is amazing.
I don't think that it's not that they don't appreciate her. It's just that they play a lot to her. So people are more along the lines of why is she being showcased when the star should be showcased type of situation.
Well, that's not her
kind of like how I
That's a
am with
compliment.
Remsburg. F the Remsburg, by the way. How he over animates and tries to be the show instead of allowing the competitors to be the show.
I'm not gonna lie. At first, I thought when you said Remsburg, I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, wait, I'm thinking of Rosenberg, but it's the same thing. So like, I'm just gonna... FTR, right?
Say that again.
FTR, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I mean, gold jacket, green jacket. OMD, that's a movie reference from a movie that implied the character of the actor that you did a stag about.
Ah, okay.
Yep. I think I said that pretty well.
Yeah, you did.
Because
You did.
I felt I probably said it the long, hard way, but yeah.
Dragon
Holy
Lee, that
smokes.
move that he just did there. You see that, Bubba?
No.
He almost ended up on his head.
Almost, but he did it well. He did it well.
They're just showing a replay of it right now. Like
Yeah.
he caught the edge of the apron and it kind of spun his body, his feet down a little quicker.
Mm-hmm.
That was
But
close,
you see
dude.
how he just floated over that top rope, though?
Yeah,
Dude.
pretty epic. again, I've been having some free time, so I did some research on Dragon Lee, watched some of his old stuff, and wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Just nothing
Yeah.
you can say about the guy other than wow.
It's very intriguing to me that at one point they thought Sin Cara, aka Mystico, could have been the next Rey Mysterio. Until you see a guy like Dragon Lee and you're just like, okay.
Yeah.
The difference with Dragon Lee is he's a lot bigger. And I think nowadays, this is not a thing on Dragon Lee. It's everybody else. We have a tendency as a society to make things so much bigger than what they are right away and not let it grow. And that was one of the best things about being a Rey Mysterio fan back in the day, because you just saw all this amazing stuff and you saw the greatness before your eyes and you saw the journey from no one to the king of Lucha Libre.
Yeah.
And it was just such an amazing journey to go on. And I'm sorry, people, but if you're a New Age fan, this isn't me as an older person saying like, you don't know how good you have it. But at the same time is I don't think you appreciate how good sports and athletes are nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
And what they do to go from being somebody to the buddy. And I think that's something that a lot more people need to kind of just take the time to enjoy it with.
Do you know how close we were to not having Rey Mysterio at all?
Yeah.
Once he took that mask off,
Mhm.
technically, as a lucha, you never get to put it back on. Never.
And
Like,
and
he
you gotta
literally
give
went in front of the tribunal of lucha and asked if he could put the mask back on.
Yeah.
And they allowed him because they understood Rey Mysterio's history and where he was going.
And this was a real story that was shared on Impulsive with Rey Mysterio and Logan Paul, that he said before he signed with WWE, he was very hesitant about what they were going to perhaps ask him to do, because if people remember correctly, he did dark matches without the mask.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
However, it was WWE that flat out supported him with the mask because they know how important that was and they understood how much money they could make with the mask, and that they did. And Rey Mysterio sees a fairly good chunk of change in about that mask. It's the most sold mask
this
of all
close
time.
to not having it, because it literally, if the tribunal would have said no, too bad, you took it off, you're done, you're no longer a luchador, we wouldn't have Rey Mysterio and what we have now.
I'm very grateful for the opportunity to see a lot of moments in sports. When I was 20 years old, I got to go to WrestleMania 22, and one of my best moments was I got to see Rey Mysterio win the World Heavyweight title. And as an inspiring local independent wrestler, that, even though I wasn't a huge Rey Mysterio fan growing up, that was really inspirational.
Mm-hmm.
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 And we talked earlier about like Cody Rhodes in his interactions with children as wrestling fans. Rey Mysterio is the best example of that. I mean, like, here's a guy who will come out, and if you're wearing a Rey Mysterio mask, he will come out and he'll pat you on the head. He'll maybe hug you and talk to you a little bit or something like that. Just an all around awesome dude.
Yeah. What I love about Rey Mysterio is he loves and understands that if you have a mask like him, there's a connection and he makes it mean something. And if anybody listened to the Undertaker's podcast with Mark Henry, they talk about taking your time because there's more importance to make it mean something.
Yeah.
That is storytelling 101.
100%.
Oh,
holy!
That's a nice knee lift right there in the face. Whoa!
Power
Hello.
of Dragon Lee there.
Yeah. getting Carlito up and over like that.
Wow. And safely. That was good.
How does that vest fit Dom? Like,
What the heck am I looking at now? JD's just jaw hit the floor when he's seen her.
JD and Finn are absolute studs when it comes to this angle.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Oh, that looks so deadly just because it wasn't an oversell. Oh my God, that was good. That was so good.
The entire finish segment to this matchup was beautiful.
That was
The first
so
Liv
good.
coming down, Zelina coming down, the fight breaking out between Judgment Day or Dom and LWO.
Yeah.
To the distraction, to the finish. Man, that was nice.
And it was actually nice to see a fired up Zelina Vega for once.
I want to pose a question to OMD now because on the preview review, you said this was a potential throwaway match. And I said, hold on a second. There's a lot to this match.
Yes,
Now that you've seen this match, you've seen everything that came out of it. What do you think about this match? Because I think a lot of people here are now into this.
Right.
For me, up until the finish, it was still really a flat match for me.
Hater.
It had its moments,
Hater.
but the ending was okay. But again, it was exactly what we called. It was going to be the Judgment Day versus the LWO. The fight continues. And in all honesty, I hope that they'll play this out and finish it all at Money in the Bank.
I kind of want this to stretch till SummerSlam. If you're going to finish something with this tenure, do it at the bigger stage.
Yeah.
Ooh, Best, get on it. Get on it. Get on it.
I am.
Come on. This is what you're paid for.
It's funny.
Wait a second. Was there a code there?
That's
what Best is supposed to figure out.
There was no freaking code there.
Well,
That means that's gonna mean tonight's the night.
It's
baby.
it was just very quick images of a guy in a hood.
Yeah, it was just a bunch of silhouettes of a guy in a hood.
Yeah. So we might get to see Uncle Howdy.
See,
tonight,
that's
y'all.
exactly why you're paid what you're paid there, Best, with those type of journalistic abilities.
Well, you can thank the remote for that too. Thank God for rewind.
Oh, what's going to suck is that I'm sure that this is going to be the very last part of the show tonight, and I'm not even going to be able to see it because I'm going to be working.
Is turnbuckle rewind, all right?
Are you recording, Carl?
Yeah.
Then you can just watch it. I know it's not the same, but we won't ruin it for you.
Unfortunately for myself, if I want to continue to use the Turnbuckle Rewind name, I got some other people that I have to talk to first.
Let's make that happen.
Right.
I'll try to.
Well, let's make that happen.
See if I can bridge that gap.
I mean, I think the time. I think the time is good now.
mean, enough is enough, and it's time for a change.
Whoa,
Right?
well,
Right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. I have his book there too.
Oh my
But yeah,
goodness.
he has the European title though. That's fantastic.
That's gorgeous.
Oh god. It's like one of the best titles that we like talk about that like nowadays, if that gets unveiled, I don't know if we think it's as good as it was back then.
Right?
No, my God. Stand back.
Stand back.
There's a hurricane coming through.
I mean, I remember when NXT UK started up, and there was talks of the European title being brought back for that show.
Well, yeah, especially when they made that inaugural UK champion.
Mhm.
Yes.
And I think they went the right direction because just with how time is now, like that is the UK, that is the territory.
Right.
As much. My thing is like if they made a secondary title, I don't think European fit the mold there.
No, because
And
if
I
you look
actually
at it,
appreciated the cup that they made. It was very
Yeah.
fitting. It's very true to the history, and I think that was a lot better.
yeah, and if you look at it this way, if you made a secondary title and called it the European title in NXT UK, Europe is bigger than the UK.
Yeah.
I think that's obvious. I want to watch this.
Quick, simple, effective.
Ooh. He's ready, willing, and Gable.
You just sounded like McAfee there.
Well, thank you. Yeah, that's a compliment. He's successful. I like him. I watched him this morning while I planked.
I love Pat McAfee. 100% I do. And yeah, like that was, I got McAfee vibes off of that.
Man, I would give somebody's paycheck to just hang out with that guy. That guy looks like, yeah, he would be a little bit of fun mixed with a whole lot of good times, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I definitely give OMD's left nut and Bubba's right nut so that McAfee had a pair just so that I could do that. 100% I would.
Really? Those little things?
Well, I'm going to give him my gold,
Yes!
if you know what I mean.
Yes!
Yes. I need my cojones still.
Ah, Aronas. This is going to be a promo coming up.
Whatever made you think that, Perish?
Thoughts, OMD, even though you didn't even say it.
Yeah, really.
I just want him to get involved. But yes, that's my thoughts made me think of that.
Last, I am trying to focus on what Drew is about to say.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
I call bullshit.
It's a kid in the
I'm-
car. A bullshit? A bullshit?
Yeah. Come on, Drew, spit it out. Good. You can't do this anymore? Go then. Say your piece or get out of here. There we go. Again, simple, effective, done. Okay.
What a promo.
Yeah. That's okay. OMD's still trying to focus on what Drew's saying. So
All I will say is this was done nicely. TNA.
No. No. I think he quits Raw because CM Punk has been announced for SmackDown this week
in Chicago.
in Chicago.
Okay.
And what better than CM Punk going to where Drew grew up and screwing him to when CM Punk goes to where he grew up saying he's medically cleared, and then Drew McIntyre beats the living cult of personality out of him.
I would appreciate that. Yep.
So OMD for SmackDown security detail, we got to hold Perish to that.
That we do. I posed this question to you on Friday night, Best. And I said, what if we see Drew McIntyre win? Do we see him go to SmackDown and reform the Dashing Ones with Cody and them hold all the gold?
Yeah, the whole teaming with Cody thing was a bit of a reach. I will give you that. I'll say that.
How about no?
Okay, Dr. Evil.
Nope.
He finally
first round
clued in.
exiting bastards.
The one movie he's watched and can retain that he didn't sleep through.
I know. I'm very happy he was able to connect my reference to
I
a
knew that,
movie.
But guess what? I've never seen the movie.
Oh, God.
I've seen clips.
I'd
That
ask
doesn't
if you're
count.
living under a rock, but I know like it's just a basement apartment. So I guess maybe
Technically
technically
under a
you
rock.
are.
No.
What the F, David Blaine?
He can't live under a rock. He's just trapped under a lot of fruity pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. That's
Oh my God.
Oh.
I like how we just all went silent.
Yeah, we went silent because for me, while we're in commercial break right now, before I get too invested in whatever is going to be happening next, I am turning off Monday Night Raw because I do have to get ready for the shoot job.
Lucky
Gotta
you.
make like a tree.
Okay, bye.
Which of the shoot jobs are you working tonight?
One that
The
pays a
original.
movie.
Okay.
Yeah, the original one. So with
Well,
that being said, thank you very much, guys. Be sure to check us out tomorrow as well. I will be back on for Turnbuckle Talk at 8:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Turnbuckle Studios channels. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Deuces.
And here I'm trying to get him to plug his channel, and he just wants to leave. But if you want to find anything about Karl, make sure you're checking out his link tree, LINK ktr.ee/Carol.
Carol.
Carol. Yeah.
Who's
Who the hell is
Carol? Who's Carol?
Carol's a guy who leaves mid Raw Patrol. All right. I love how that is what gets you to be so involved in the conversation.
Right now, we got Hunter trying to talk to Drew.
Ooh, it's time to play the game, Drew. Time to play the game.
It's not about the game. It's how you play it.
Just give me CM Punk, and I will take it.
It's all just a ploy. He's going to show up on SmackDown and beat the yacht out of one CM Punk.
But I was thinking about the TNA scenario that was presented if Drew went over there. Imagine he goes over there, Drew goes over there to challenge Moose, but then Punk shows up and screws him there.
Oh,
I was going to say, could we see Drew show up for that 25-man battle royal tomorrow night?
That might be a bit of a step down for Drew, though, a little bit. I mean, Cody did say all locker rooms are going to be a part of it, so
he said, yeah, not everybody may come from one locker room.
But right now we got Kairi Sane and Dakota Kai of Damage Control making their way to the ring.
Yeah, you have to think it's Dakota Kai versus Lyra Valkyria tonight, just based on the actions that happened last week, when Dakota Kai was the one who cost Lyra the match against Io. No, it's actually tag team action.
Oh.
This is what happens when you're on mute. You don't actually hear the announcing.
I was going to say, when did Casey Squared get to the ring? But I guess they were in the ring the whole time.
I was also going to say, like, they're former tag champs. That's very unfortunate. They don't get an actual entrance. They don't get that, attention. However, I do think they're winning this match because of one Lyra.
Wouldn't surprise me, actually.
Well, that was cool. She just spun her right around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
Like a record, baby, right round, round, round.
And I just puked in my mouth.
More than we needed to know, Bubba.
Yeah, we were just reciting our favorite 80s tune.
I mean, Dope did that song too.
Yeah, and it was actually really well done.
It was really good. Dope, also the same band that did Rhino's ECW theme song.
They also did a cover of Vince McMahon's No Chance in Hell.
Mm-hmm. And they did a song called Debonair that you can see in the original, the Fast and the Furious movie.
Yep.
Still puking there, Bubba?
Yep.
Okay. Are you feeling better?
No.
Oh.
Well, there she is. Lyra Valkyria is out at ringside right now.
There she is, walking down to the ring, saying, ooh.
Boom.
They're behind.
Yeah.
That was amazingly executed.
Whoa!
There you go. That's what we wanted to see.
What the frick did I just see? Holy, that was cool.
You saw women's wrestling there, Bubba Dude. And it was good.
That
Really good.
Yes. Braun Breaker's lacing up his boots.
Good for Braun.
You did the left one first and then the right. No, I think he actually did the right one first and then he's doing the left. Not the sign of a good worker, though. He's not doing the left first.
He's working Mexican style. That's what he's doing.
Steiner math don't include Mexican style, man. Carl, this is what you left with. Just saying.
Yep.
Just letting the inmates run the asylum.
There you
always a
go.
stupid
Just
move.
screwing up your stream saying.
All right, now it's time for another locker room visit.
Ooh.
Two.
Speaking of locker room visit, I think I'm going to go grab some edibles. I'll be right back.
OMD's locker room visit, where you can find that karlkarufel.redbubble.com.
Yeah. I'm just leaving it up until I get that going.
Couldn't find it, could you?
No, I could find it. I just wasn't in the right banner. I do like the James Bond intro type graphics for Money in the Bank.
Yeah, it's got like, yeah, that I do too. Actually, I like it too.
You had to think about
It's
that.
got like,
yeah.
I was trying to, I was trying to think like which version of Bond was that, and I'm like it's more close to like the '60s Bond kind of look.
Well, they did a lot of that in like Casino Royale.
Yeah.
And some of the later ones too. But yeah, like it's crappy city. Didn't hear anything you said.
All I said was, tasty.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. For a second, I thought you made some like iced tea, but like I wasn't really sure. Is that what you're drinking?
Ice baby. No, I'm drinking water out of a.
Okay. That is actually my favorite milk, by the way, the Fairlife.
Yeah, my kid loves the chocolate milk, so I buy shit tons of it.
I do too, actually. It's like a cleaner milk. It just feels smooth.
Yeah. I have I'm lactose intolerant to a degree, and that stuff doesn't hurt my stomach.
Yeah, so does my wife, and I'm like, I was trying to push her to drink that stuff when she's pregnant because I'm like, just because you're lactose doesn't mean the kid is. So do it so he gets the nutrients.
Totally.
Yeah, and then
I might have to try that out too because I'm lactose intolerant as well.
I don't recommend drinking a lot all at once. Just do a little bit just to see how your body's going to react to it.
Yeah.
Because I know people that are like lactose intolerant and they take medication and shit, and that stuff still affects them.
Well, I'm trying to do everything so I don't have to take the medication because I hate the taste of those lactate pills.
Yeah, they're pretty gross. Take it with vodka. You'll never taste it.
Ooh. EO's not happy. It's a good little backstage segment there where we saw Dakota Kai and Kairi Sane mulling over their loss. Well, where Io Sky said damage control must change. And then she stood up from a trunk and said, or I will change it myself.
So does that make her like the de facto leader? Because like I've always felt that since Bailey left the group that we haven't had a distinct leader with damage control.
Yeah, I think a lot. I think it was very easy to think maybe Dakota was the mouthpiece of that, simply because she was the only one whose first language is English. I don't think it was anything outside of that. But yeah, I think when it comes down to star power, I think Io Sky is the bigger star, and you have to do that until maybe when Asuka comes back, because you can make that argument that Asuka trumps Io as the biggest star.
Yeah,
that is true.
Speaking of Asuka, over on her channel, she uploaded the video of her surgery that she's had.
Like
Did she have
surgery?
No, I didn't get a chance to watch it, but it said like on her title screen, surgery is, whatever. It was a picture of her. I'm getting the title. Give me the name of the video here.
Oh, they just called it surgery.
Yeah.
How did I find it faster than you?
You're supposed to be Commander Data. You're letting us down.
I actually found it at the same time. It just threw me off that when I clicked it. So
it seems like Dolph Ziggler was going.
It seems
when
like
I clicked it.
Are you watching Dolph Ziggler porn now? God.
Because he's here to show the world.
When I clicked it, it showed the title in Japanese, so like it confused me.
Get us copyright infringement, man.
Yeah, wow, dude.
It's just a picture of Kana.
You get my shit canceled. I'm making you build it all again.
Okay.
Carl would be pissed if
if he's got to do it again, Carl's going to lose his mind. And he doesn't have much of one left to lose.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, we kind of wrecked it the first time around.
Yeah.
I mean, there's other reasons why his mind is wrecked, but we won't get into that.
No, but thanks for making the viewers curious, Best. As Braun Breaker and Sheamus are on our screens now, let's talk about that. Or not. Or not.
All right.
Don't ever talk at once.
I was going to say Sheamus starting to look a little bit leaner now already.
Maybe he's planking like me.
Did you order Christian's planking tool?
I did. It's fantastic. It's actually Edge and Christians.
Yes.
It totally reeks of awesomeness.
Whoa, what the hell?
Man, planking is very, very difficult. I will say that.
Yep.
But I enjoy it.
The speed that Braun gets coming off those ropes, just holy Christ.
Well, I think they said he goes and builds up to about 23 miles an hour.
Well, they clocked the T-Rex at 32 miles an hour. That's a movie reference, OMD.
Okay. Which movie?
Jurassic Park.
Park.
Which one?
The first one.
First one.
Okay, and that was what, early 90s that came out?
Oh, don't
Yes.
tell us you weren't alive back then.
Oh, I was. I remember
Come
watching
on.
it.
And the fact that it's widely available to watch wherever, whenever.
I've seen it. I just don't remember that part of the movie.
Bullshit.
It's like
Hell, I can even say this. I've seen the first two Jurassic World Dominion, or the two Jurassic Worlds. Not the newest one.
yeah, there's 3 of them.
Yeah,
There's
I
6
haven't
movies
seen
in total now. You know?
Yeah, I haven't seen the newest one. But 4 and
With the
5 were not that great.
with the 7th on the way.
Why? It's getting to be as bad as Fast and Furious.
Because people need to make money.
And people watch them.
Yeah.
Like, people do go and watch them.
Hell, Saturday night after the Stag and Do, the girlfriend put on the movie This Is 40, and we both fell asleep.
Yeah, that movie sucks.
Yeah.
That movie had like an hour and a half of like, okay, this isn't bad, and then another like whatever it was. We're like, why? I might like. Did you guys just release the extended cut for no reason?
Braun is just taking it to Sheamus with that fucking clothesline over the table there.
And our friend and newest sub, Elliot, saying he's ready for Uncle Howdy. So we all are. We're just waiting in anticipation.
Yeah, and as we go to commercial, one thing we do want to always ask everybody, and Elliot, I'm going to ask you, how did you find this channel and what brought you to Turnbuckle Studios? A, we thank you, but B, we're also very curious.
Did he just say Sheamus may be dead?
I mean, the way he took that clothesline looked pretty safe. I was going to say rough, but no, it was pretty safe looking.
So is it now easy to say that the men's triple threat match with Jey Uso versus Rey Mysterio versus Finn Balor is going to be our main event match?
It is. They said that in the segment in the back with Damian talking to the Judgment Day right off the bat.
Oh, they actually said something while our promo was going on? That's
yeah,
good.
Damian said you've got Jey Uso and Rey Mysterio in the main event.
Oh, okay, so it's part of the promo in the back.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. The way you said it, I thought maybe like the announcers were talking over the promo, and I'm like, wow.
No.
I do watch a lot of the show in mute just so it doesn't pick up on here. So I do miss a lot of that stuff, but oh man, Domino's, you're kind of speaking my language right now.
Yeah. Perish is like, yep, going on Domino's to get some Domino's right now.
I'm totally not, actually.
So OMD, I still have not decided on which game we're gonna be checking out on Wednesday.
Okay.
Do Grand Theft Auto 5.
Can I punch you in the face just for suggesting that?
Nobody
No,
wants to see that.
Well, I mean,
Dude, if you look at the numbers for viewers who play for Grand Theft Auto 5, trust me, you want to play it.
So Elliot coming in with his answer, saying he was looking for a watch-along channel and stayed here since we had multiple people on the stream versus just one or two people.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. We greatly appreciate that.
Yeah. And,
You know what's sorry, Perish, go ahead.
No, you first.
I just realized since we were just making fun of OMD with Jurassic Park, I just noticed I had the book right beside me.
Talking about losers. Why?
Not wrong.
Sorry, dude. My Tourette's is really bad today.
Yeah, I think they're on point. Wolf! Dear God. I'm ordering from a place and it's like, wow, we got spring rolls. You can have 2 or 12. I'm like, where do you get that gap, man?
2 or 12?
Yeah. My dear Lord.
I just want 10.
Like, I want 7. Come on.
Right? Like, wow.
Make one selection. Why do we have to make one selection? Okay, cool. Because
All right, so back to this match, and well, as JR would say, we got a slobber knocker on our hands.
Yeah, it's been back and forth, just the two of them beating the snot out of one another.
And I'm okay with it. It's been a fantastic match.
could we expect anything different between these two, though?
I mean, Sheamus has had his fair share of stinker matches, so
Yeah.
Okay, but he's also
But-
had his fair share of holy shit, this is good matches.
Right?
And
yeah.
let's be honest, Sheamus is
I
a
was
Hall
gonna-
of Famer. And
Yeah, I was gonna say that Sheamus has carried those stinker matches. It's always been the other side that made that
I'm
match
going to
suck,
say
you
he
know?
carried the botch of all botches right now.
Yeah, he did.
And yeah. But no, like it makes me like as soon as I saw Ilya Dragunov come up, I'm like, I want to see him and Sheamus.
Yeah.
What the hell was that? They just like fell out of the corner.
Yeah, it was a botch. I mean, Sheamus once had a group with a guy named Butch, but apparently the other guy had a group with the name Botch. Guess I was the third wheel in the Wolf Dogs.
All right.
Oh, that was nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
The one thing you know between these two is they're
Was that supposed to be a
laying
bro
it.
kick?
No, that was a knee to the face.
Sheamus does the knee, man. He's done the knee for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that was wow.
And
Yeah,
this is what I like. You know, Braun Breakers is, well, I mean, but like he was just taking it. It's not a secret that Sheamus loves to lay things in, but he also loves his opponent to do the same thing.
Yep.
No, that's what I always did.
Oh,
It's easier
there's
to
something
make it
I
real
forgot
when
about.
it feels
Yep.
real. Oh, what the hell? Oh, it's dude from Imperium.
Yeah, it's
Kaiser.
Kaiser.
Ludwig Kaiser.
I actually remembered his name, dude.
You said dude from Imperium.
And then I went Kaiser.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
No,
That's
because y'all
'cause-
jumped on me like a bunch of crazy asses.
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
jump on you. I jumped with you.
Ooh, that was huge.
Just give me a 4-way of Money in the Bank. Sami
Right.
Zayn versus Braun Breaker versus Kaiser versus Sheamus.
Right?
Just do it.
Get it in.
Oh, and there we go.
There's Petey Williams and Kenny
and
Dyke.
I was just gonna say I saw Kenny Dykstra out there too.
Couldn't make up his mind what leg he wanted.
Oh,
Oh, that was epic. That shot was epic.
Sheamus should appreciate Braun Breaker right now.
Yeah.
Choo choo. I love the angle we got on that one.
Right?
That was awesome.
If there's one thing WWE has been absolutely
Oh, that is Petey Williams,
killing
eh?
on.
In a suit. Oh,
But Davari's right there too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Come
I
on,
mean-
got your shout out to Davari.
Yeah.
Sean Davari is still a hell of a worker. Still in great
Yes.
ass shape.
Yeah.
There goes that prime bottle.
He's got that crazy look like his uncle too, eh?
Yep.
Dominic doing now.
Trying to-
Never mind. Dominic, you're playing with fire, bro. Mommy's gonna come back and whoop both of you.
Oh.
Like, I don't want it that bad. I would just, Dom, walk away, bro. Walk away.
All he wants is his vest.
Yeah, right? And then there's
See my vest, because he doesn't
Made
want to
it.
see your breasts. Dominic has a mom, me, who knows what's best for him. Yeah, I'm not a singer, people. Don't question me. I'm just
Oh, when it comes to you, Perish, we don't have any questions.
I just know you're special.
oh, I'm special.
Hey, we already know and have established quite often that I'm special.
I wasn't talking
Paperwork
about
to prove
you. I wasn't talking about you.
I got paperwork to prove it, bro.
Yeah, I know. I had to co-sign.
You guys not expecting that one.
You got both of them, dude.
Hey, that came out my nose. Oh, that was a good one, dude.
Thank you.
And this is the kind of shit you miss, OMD, when you're not around at night when we're off air.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially last night when you were on Xbox and we knew you were playing games.
No,
Yeah,
actually, I wasn't.
I messaged you. You're online, man.
I know
doesn't
I
mean
was
he was actually
online,
doing
but I
anything.
wasn't actually on the Xbox.
My Xbox
Well,
turns on its own.
Yeah, I messaged you. I messaged a few people on there.
Yeah.
Just for fun.
No, like when I can get a night off and a quiet night, I tend to take it. So
That's what she
who
said.
Doesn't? And scene. No, okay. So quiet. Why are we so quiet?
Because we're plotting your doom.
I mean that's fine, you guys. If there's a doom to be plotted, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be scared of the three of you plotting my doom. Because I know that there's nothing more scarier than watching Dwayne the Rock Johnson's version of Doom.
well, apparently he's got a new version coming out.
Oh, I'm sure that's just gonna be delightful.
You know what? That was one of the few Dwayne movies I enjoyed.
Oh, jeez.
Which one are we talking about again?
Doom.
Here, dude. It's like
That's OMD. You got to go in timeout, man.
No,
Yep. You're in timeout.
You just gave him time to be on his phone, man. You just absolutely amplified the scenario here. That is like a parenting no part right there.
Yeah.
You're like, I understand that you have a wicked ass toy collection, but you're in timeout and you got to go to your room where said toy collection is at.
And no word of a lie, like whenever I got in timeout or grounded or sent to my room, I'd be like, oh, sweet. I've got Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis in there. I'm good.
you guys are lucky. You know where I got sent? The wood pile. Go sit in the wood pile for a fucking hour.
I'm lucky. I went to solitary confinement.
oh yeah, I forgot we got this match coming tonight too.
Which match?
Karrion Kross and Xavier Woods.
Nope. It was canceled.
Oh,
So that got canceled before me. That's
Jesus, that guy looks
fantastic.
hammered.
Well, once again, I need to go upstairs.
All right.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. I don't care about Karrion Kross. Like, go away.
I mean, I like him in the ring, but I'm having a hard time like with
Wow,
his
these-
character, you know?
People I hate even more than Karrion Kross. The not day. Jeez, that was one hell of a spear
Yeah,
Breaker did to
speared him right out of his shoes on that one.
right. You know, that would have been kind of cool if they could have done that. Have
Yeah,
his
like
shoes fly off. Like, how much more epic would that spear look if they could do that? You know what I mean?
if those, it would have worked if those were those like slip-on dress shoes he was wearing. It definitely would have worked.
Any shoe, you just don't tie it up super tight.
Yeah. But Raw next Monday, Braun Strowman, Chad Gable, and Big Bronson Reed. Chad's got a tall order against him. Triple threat Money in the Bank match. Lyra Valkyria, Shayna Baszler, and Kairi Sane triple threat qualifying match. A lot of triple threat qualifying matches too for these qualifiers. Bit of a different approach to qualifying for Money in the Bank, eh?
Yes, it is.
I don't mind it because you're allowing more people to go for it.
Yeah, that's the exciting part about it.
And then, with triple threat matches, they're not going to end in disqualification. You're going to get a winner. Something might happen out of it. It's an exciting time. Just like Money in the Bank, it's chaotic, just like the qualifying matches should be as well. No, and then coming to the Fireflies himself. Main event, Jey Uso.
I think these guys freak out if Jey Uso is part of the family now. Wouldn't that just put a fucking wrench in everybody's plans?
That would be just a complete reversal of character for what Jay's doing now.
Right?
It's so weird because I'm so happy that they're doing something with Jey Uso. I'm happy that they're doing something different with both the Usos.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
However, I don't know about you guys, but I really do miss Jimmy Uso right now.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, you're right.
Like, he is nothing short of a phenomenal worker. Now, I'm not the guy that's like, I need to see the Usos together. However, if you can push both Usos as separate entities, but also bring them back together so they can fight battles with each other that comes, I'm on board.
Right?
Because I still believe to this day the Usos are the greatest tag team in WWE
Yeah.
of all time. Of all time.
That's really saying something,
It is.
Yeah, you mean, I'm trying to think who can I compare them to, really? And really nobody comes to mind.
There's a lot of good tag teams. Like, don't get me
I'm
wrong.
not saying there isn't. I'm just saying
Hardy Boys would have been phenomenal to go up against. The Dudley Boys would have been phenomenal to go up against. Demolition, Legion of Doom, Road Warriors,
Right.
would have been great. The Rockers would have been a really fun match to see if we're fantasy booking.
100%, dude.
Christian.
Yeah, the Revival, going from modern day, what they've done with the New Day speaks for itself.
Yeah.
A team that I would have loved to see is Chad Gable and Jason Jordan That would have been phenomenal.
Usos versus the Creeds.
I don't think the Creeds are ready to even be in the category of great tag teams yet. But I do want to see that brother versus brothers. I mean, come on.
Yeah, who doesn't want to see that, really?
Eh.
Classic family feud.
I mean, let's not. Do you guys remember who the Usos defeated to start their reign as the longest tag champions of all time?
Rey and Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah, and look how historic that is. Twin brothers defeated the first ever father and son tag team.
Right? I'm amazed I pulled that out before Best.
That's what she said.
Dana, you're slipping.
No, I'm not, because I was trying to factor in what Perish had said, but my brain went to the Usos' debut when they attacked the Hart Dynasty.
But why?
Because that's where my brain was predicting. That's where you were going with what you were saying.
It's because he comes from Canada and we think he's slow, eh?
No, that's you.
We all come from Canada. And we're all a little slow. All right.
Yes, we are.
And we're all in agreement. Slow stands for Saskatchewan lacks obvious wisdom. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, Best, I just have to always stay to that. I can pull acronyms out of my ass.
Yeah, you did it last night quite a few times, so.
Nah, that's true.
Well, why are you sticking things like acronyms in your ass?
Why not?
Got to keep them somewhere.
Yeah, man. I keep a lot of shit storage in my ass, all right? So don't you worry about it.
Don't we all?
Oh, if we have a channel tomorrow. Carl, I'm sorry. But we got Finn Balor coming in. That's
nice.
That's swell.
Remember when Finn Balor was actually somebody?
He is somebody. It's the first ever Universal Champion. He has
for what, an hour?
Yeah, but none of us were. So
yeah,
right.
He wins. The guy's in his 40s and has better abs than any of us could try. And trust me, I'm trying.
Underneath this chub, there's freaking ripped abs, bro.
My 8-year-old son has a fucking 6-pack for abs.
Why are you letting your 8-year-old drink, man? That's not cool.
He gets to drink with dad.
I know you need some drinking buddies, but that's not the right way to go, man.
He only gets that for his birthday.
Wow. I love that Ray is just going back to the old school gear.
Mm-hmm.
Even though that design isn't exactly what he used to do, it's he's combining all of his eras.
Yeah, because there's a lot of I am seeing a lot of WCW in his gear these days, especially with the question marks on his tights these days.
Man, like, why get away from that? That was such an amazing thing that he had.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm still not the biggest fan of the mohawk that he puts on his mask.
No, I've always been a fan of just his regular, like, traditional masks that he used to wear, you know?
Do you know where the mohawk came from?
I want to say the first time I seen him wear it might have been WrestleMania 22, maybe. I know that he, when he came back in the Rumble a couple of years ago, that's the first time he started full-time wearing it.
Okay, but do you know why he started wearing the mohawk?
No, actually, I don't.
Thanks for asking the question I previously asked.
I had to give a little bit of a history on what I remembered.
That is why I call him Commander Dave.
And that's why I appreciate that nickname.
Just making sure.
I don't know why we're whispering, but I want it.
I don't know. I just thought it'd be fun.
It's no longer. I don't need these sweet nothing right here. This is now an ASMR video.
You should have said nothing. That was the whole point of the joke, Best.
And there he goes.
Fucking
Fucking
nothing.
Yeah.
And it would have been sweet. Would have been too sweet. Just like Finn Balor, who's absolutely just ragdolling the head of James on the canvas until he got absolutely splashed by the Lucha King, Rey Mysterio. Brought that back.
As we're going to commercial break.
Cool. Oh, look, it's the NHL Awards on June 27th because they've only announced 95% of them already.
Right?
Like, why?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to know who won the King Clancy? We'll tell you. But make sure you check our awards ceremony so you can actually see them in a suit and pick it up.
Right? Yay.
I'm not going to lie. If I was an NHL player and I got an award and they pre-announced it, I'm legitimately walking out in full gear to pick up my award on that show because that would be hilarious. Like, you see all these guys acting like it's the freaking Oscars, and this one guy's is like, I got my shin pads, I got my pants, I got my shoulder pads on, I got my gloves on. Thank you. Gonna grab my award. Gonna go back. Just,
Hey, that would be funny as fuck.
right? Like,
Yeah, I'm not gonna
give
lie,
a
that would
little
be funny.
bit. It gives some character to the NHL that it badly needs.
They need to get rid of their commissioner too.
Well, I mean, he looks like AI create, like the first AI creation.
Yep.
Telling you, dude, your team's not winning the cup until he's gone.
Really? Is that like you because you don't like Bettman, or is it the fact that we were down 3-0 at one point?
Because I don't like Batman.
Yeah.
I wish Edmonton would win, dude, because they were my team for years.
I just hope like all of a sudden Bobrovsky just like forgot how to play goal because that'd be awesome.
Well, he definitely seemed to forget how to play it on Saturday.
I don't think he did. It's just like our team decided to like, hey, this is what we should have been doing.
So someone probably walked into the locker room from higher up and went, yeah, all your bonuses, you're not getting them ananymore unless you start.
I just
playing.
love the fact, oh, you're down 3-0. Okay, going to game 4. So what do? Oh, let's not just win the game, but let's also set the record for the largest margin of defeat in Stanley Cup final history.
Right?
like, where the hell did that come from? Even as an Oiler fan, I'm just like, what? Although one of the coolest stats came out, though. I know I told this to you best, but
Yeah.
so many years ago, Kobe Bryant wore a Wayne Gretzky jersey
Yeah, you told me about this one.
to his game. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
top best.
ironically enough, the Los Angeles Lakers won the game with 99 points, which is the number that Wayne Gretzky wore. So, to the game that was just the other night, Warren Fogle wore a T-shirt with Kobe Bryant wearing that Gretzky jersey, and the Edmonton Oilers won the game with 8 goals, a number that Kobe Bryant played with.
Yep.
I don't care. That is a cool little thing that just happens.
Like when you flashed up the score in our chat there, Carl and I were just wrapping up the CWE show, and I saw that picture, and I'm like, son of a bitch, Perish was right.
I didn't. Bubba did.
Tom. Okay, yeah, Bubba did. Sorry, I will give credit to Bubba. But when I said that, when I saw that, I'm like, son of a bitch, Perish was right because of what you said about Dallas and Boston as well.
It's weird, man. It's weird. Although I did say Celtics in 5, so now I'm at crosshairs of do I want to be right and just flex to the basketball guy I work with, or do I just want to
just leave it be?
I am in a crossroads right now.
Yeah, no, you can't leave that shit be. You gotta rub that face.
You know what? I'm a loyal Oilers fan. I'll let it go. I'll let it go.
Hey, you're a bigger man than I would. I would rub that shit in his face hard.
Yeah, but if it means my team winning the ship, I'm good. Plus, it's only modern day sports where everybody thinks the impossible is not possible, where 2 teams come back from a 3-0 deficit and win the ship. That has to be in the script, right?
Right.
I'd be like, how much did you pay Batman to allow a Canadian team to win the cup?
Yeah. Batman's like, okay, it's time now. No, I flat out said, if the Oilers are down 0-2 in the season, they didn't beat Florida at all in the regular season. Now, they lost when they were absolutely atrocious to begin the season. Until the Stanley Cup Finals, they hadn't played Florida since December of 2023. But just like Vancouver, where they were 0-4 against Vancouver, until they defeated that team, I do believe that they now have physically proven to themselves that they can beat them. And not only did they physically prove that, they physically showed that they could do what they want.
Right.
And if that doesn't give you a different set of confidence, I don't know what does. So I'm going to flat out say, if Edmonton Oilers win Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Finals, they will win the Stanley Cup. I am making that claim.
Ballsy.
Well, go big or go home, right?
Yep.
But I also put it out there, and I said the word if. So there you go. I have protection. But why not, though? We're all Canadians. We're all, in a weird way, hockey fans.
Yep.
Connor McDavid flat out said, pressure's not on us. My wife, who's not a hockey fan, said that's a wrong mentality to have. And I'm like, yeah, but when you think about it, though,
The fourth
You're
game
down
is the
3.
hardest game to win.
You're down 3-0 in a series. The pressure isn't on the team who hasn't won a game yet. The pressure is on the team to close it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, like the pressure isn't on the Oilers. So
Yeah. So right.
they can just go and
Yeah.
play their game. They can do what they're comfortable with without fearing a mistake, because what's stopping them?
True. Look at you dropping all the wisdom.
I'm not dropping wisdom. It's just the situation, right?
It's the
Yep.
truth in what's going on in the situation right now.
We all know, like, the person who has nothing left to lose is the scariest person in the fight. I don't know. In the words of Happy Gilmore, OMB, you're listening? It's a movie.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Mhm.
You
The
said
way
in the
I
words
see
of
it,
Happy
Shooter,
Gilmore.
we've only just begun.
Holy crap. My edible's kicking in.
Stay.
I can't move, dude.
Good boy.
I'm right here. I can't move, dude. Like, my body doesn't hurt at all. I don't even know if I have a body at this point. Wow, that was fucking cool. I tried a
And
new one
just-
because I'm waiting. Like, I'm trying to find that happy medium where
Oh,
all my
Oh.
pain's gone and I feel good.
Oh, you're
Not-
still in that testing phase, trying to find
I have to.
the right amount,
Yeah.
eh?
Yeah, because if I have too much THC, I literally straight to paranoia.
Yeah, that's me too. That's me too.
So
well,
my girl's
well,
helping
as
me
we-
find that right happy medium.
As we get back to the match, as one half of the Usos, it's not paranoia. It's just an Uso penitentiary.
Nice.
Thank you. Jey Uso hits the spear on Rey Mysterio,
That was a good one.
gets the 2 count. I appreciate that.
So yeah, I'm kind of. I found the right CBD balance. I can't feel shit.
Elliot, my man, how are you enjoying Monday Night Raw right now? Are you?
Loving it.
You're
I know
not
you're talking to
Elliot.
him, but I'm
Oh.
Yeah,
answering.
yeah,
That's a different way to take the 619.
that's what she said.
Gotta have hose in every area code.
Yeah, but we're just talking about 619.
Oh, right to the stomach. Wow.
Yeah, I told you, different way to take it, eh?
I love when he does that sliding thing out the bottom. That's so cool. Dude, I'm going to take one of these and have like a last match. I don't feel nothing right now. Oh, right in the teeth. Oh, here comes Jay.
Oh, that was a bit of a mess up.
At least he didn't
Was
kill
it?
him.
I don't think it was.
No.
Man, Ray's looking solid tonight.
Yeah, he is.
Right.
Oh!
Double 619. Bada bing, bada boom. Later. The fuck's on his boots? And of course, there's Dominic.
Probably his soul.
No, it looks like he's got like remember those old pump up shoes that you could buy?
Yeah.
The red tag on the top underneath the yellow looks like one of the pump up things. Again, remember I am a little on the high side, so like I think it looks funny.
Braun Strowman runs really funny, by the way.
Well, you would run funny too for a big dude with a fucked up knee. And his pants are too tight. Holy crap. Like, dude's running like he's got a pickle in his butt.
I was going to say that, Bubba, but I was trying to keep my mouth shut.
Sorry, my filter's gone, bruh.
Well, yeah, you
So
just took,
if
you,
you're
you
saying
just
you-
took an edible. So
Are you saying if he ran good, he would relish it?
Oh, shit. That's funny. Oh, pardon me. Oh, that's one way to use your opponent to get rid of the other opponent. Oh.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh.
Just threw him on the ground. Like, holy.
All right. We just got the finish here. So
Okay.
Coup de grace.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh, shit. 1, 2, 3. That was beautiful.
yeah.
Wow.
That was beautiful.
OMB 2 for 2, by the way.
Why? Who did OMD predict? Because I missed that on the show earlier.
I think he said Balor and Kiana James, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but Kiana James took the pin.
Yeah, and I said I was going to laugh at you for that. So, haha. Once again.
But right now, there's still 7 minutes remaining.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, but wait till there's 6.
6.
6.
6. Sorry, my Scooby came out.
See, now that's a smart way of like going. You hear Braun's music and like you wait till he runs and you just like bail. Like as fuck. Like, not gonna lie. I'm actually mad that somebody didn't just run the other way. Just to
Dominic
confuse
was
the guy.
just like, no, boys, I'm out. He ghosted
Yeah.
both those
Yeah.
boys. Oh, that was awesome. That was so funny to watch. He was like, nope, I ain't doing this shit tonight. I'm out.
I have ether problems, so this is on you
Coup de grace, and he
guys.
goes to the roll, take the pin. That was well put together
Mhm.
to take that frog splash like that.
Ooh, next week we're gonna get a triple threat qualifying match between Braun Strowman, Big Bronson Reed, and Chad Gable.
I gotta wonder how Chad's going to get out of this because I feel like he's going to be the one that takes the win in this one.
Right?
I hope he does. I really hope he does.
What if like the two big guys just knock the shit out of each other and he just double pin, lays across both of them because they're both knocked out? That would be funny.
Yeah. Just because I'm excited to what could be happening, I'm gonna mute this and watch.
Yeah.
Oh, let's not all do it because it makes the stream shit.
I ain't doing it.
I ain't doing it.
I ain't giving in to peer pressure. I ain't doing drugs. It don't work when you're as a motherfucker. Why is everything going dark now? Are we gonna see them? Oh, there's the fireflies. Like everyone's like, I'm not gonna mute. They're all muted. Oh, we're getting the door again. Dude, this is awesome. I don't care. I'm gonna do a play-by-play So if you don't want to hear me, move your headset. Because I'm going to do a play-by-play for everybody that's listening and watching. Oh,
That's okay. We're ahead of you.
the door is open. Where's Uncle Howdy? And oh, what the fuck? Don't fucking start buffering now, you. Like, oh no, I didn't like. Okay, good. That freaked me out. Oh my god, is somebody crawling? Oh my god, somebody's crawling out. Dude, that's Nikki Cross. So everybody knows. What? Is she Sister Abigail now? That's a creepy mask. I'm too high for this shit, bro. This is freaking me out, man. I love the dress though that they used, like an old wedding dress. Oh, she even points at the door. Dude, where are you going? Oh, I'm gonna laugh if the whole production crew's out. Help! Who the heck is that? That looked like Redbeard. Dude, the whole production crew's Gandhi. Where's Trips? Oh, this is awesome. If you're not watching this, you are missing out, people. You don't even need audio for this because it's just... Okay, I don't know who that is. That guy's jacked, though. Holy. Whoa. Oh, God, that fucking scared me. Holy. Hey, this is cool. There's Chad. Knocked out. Bleeding. You could tell that was rubbed on with a finger. Uh-oh. He's tripping over people. I'm kind of excited to see who these characters really are. Like, we obviously know the one. We know this is Bo Dallas, aka Uncle Howdy. And I got goosebumps and the hair standing up on my arms just to give you an idea of how epic this moment is. I don't know if you guys can feel this, but Bray Wyatt is all over this. I know you can't answer. I don't have my headphones on neither. Wow. 1, 2, 3. Oh God, just the symbolism of that. Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Like,
Carl, why did you have to go work tonight, man?
right? I'm not done it yet, so just kind of, I'm still going through it here. So we got the crazy psycho rabbit. The bottom one's a pig. The little girl, which is crazy looking in itself, and a chicken skull. or a buzzard, if you would like to call it that. Mine's buffering right now. So there we go. Nope. It's still buffering. What a time to buffer. Like, this is crazy. Did they show their faces?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Because now I'm
But-
watching some Shawn Michaels bullshit.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me turn that down.
One, Shawn Michaels. Nothing to do with bullshit.
But yeah,
No,
Wow.
mine buffered
When-
twice
mine did too.
towards the end of that.
You're
Speaking of buffering,
Speaking of
that's
lag,
everyone. Yeah.
that's our
we
friend
just
Commander
fucking
Dater
saw.
over there having a lag issue.
Yeah. Here's a figure 4 leg lock, Chris Best.
yeah.
Sorry,
Sorry, I was just trying to get OMD's
folks.
opinion because I just saw him slip his headphones on before I froze.
Yeah, that's a problem for us.
I buffered twice towards the end of that. So, I mean, I was
Yeah.
enthralled with it, and then it buffered, started to come back with Pat saying something, and it buffered again.
And then it went to the next show for me.
Yeah.
Elliot is saying, "Hell yes!"
Hell yeah.
Hell
right.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Right?
That the nostalgia bit on that, just the whole, damn well Bray Wyatt's still involved in this shit, obviously, because his brother and him have been talking about this whole thing for years, so he knows where it's supposed to go. So
Did
we're
you
getting
notice
Bray
though?
Wyatt all over it.
Did you notice though that we've talked about the Wyatt 6, but that there were only 5 of them that showed up?
Yep.
Yeah. When I was watching this, I was thinking Bray Wyatt easily is the 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
He's
that's
the
the
spirit.
lantern.
He's the spirit, yeah, which is resembled by the lantern. Everyone has something that they're represented by, as we saw, as we could say,
Yep.
Nikki Cross as that woman. We saw the rabbit with the hammer. That has to be Eric Rowan,
Yeah,
especially with the fact that, Eric Rowan held the hammer, which
Well,
is
and he was the
definitely
White
a
Rabbit.
tribute. Yeah, but also tribute to the late, great Luke Harper.
yeah,
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
also was
Him,
part
yes.
of the Bludgeon Brothers who had the hammers.
Yeah, 100%.
And then you saw Bo Dallas, Taylor Rotunda as Uncle Howdy. That has been clearly obvious from the get-go.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
given. Yeah,
And you
then
saw
you
the
saw
guy
Joe
sitting.
Gacy.
The guy said, "Yeah, I was going to say the guy sitting cross-legged. That's Gacy."
Mhm.
the pig, right?
Yeah.
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 Who
See, I don't know
says,
who those two. I don't
but
know who they
everyone
are.
says, when they talk about people being out of shape, Bray Wyatt always had that character, Husky the pig.
Mhm.
Or
Yes.
Yep.
as it's like,
Husky,
See, I
yeah.
thought for me it
I'm-
was
I'm overweight. I have to be a pig. And he made a character out of that. And who's somebody else that could resemble being overweight? It's Joe Gacy, right?
Mhm.
see, I thought Joe was the guy with the
Braids.
gas mask on. And that it was Dexter Loomis was the guy sitting in the production room up top.
No, because that's if you ever watched how Gacy cuts promos, that's how he sits in the ring.
The
When
one
he
thing
does that.
too,
I was just going by the tattoo on the arm.
yeah,
Oh,
but they
I-
both have the
I don't have a
tattoos.
clue who either of those.
mean,
other
we'll
two
find
are. I
out,
know, but yeah,
Yeah.
we'll find out. Wow, like just the little things that like we all paid attention to, like the hammer, the that lantern, them coming out to pick up Bray and be like, you're still part of the family, and then everything
Yeah.
quit. Like
Yeah.
typical
another
Bray
thing,
Wyatt.
Another
Sorry,
thing I wanted to
Chris.
point out about the hammer that Rowan was holding, it looked very similar to the hammer that the Fiend had as well.
Yeah,
It's subtle nuances is what we were kind of like. The hammer can represent different things, yes, because it had
Mhm.
letters on it and numbers, and he was
Yeah.
spinning it the whole time. Like,
Yeah.
I think this is easily one of the things where you have to go back and watch it multiple times just to pick up different symbolisms. to
Yeah.
these things. But the one thing you know, which is awesome, is that they're here, which is exactly what they said. We're here, and then they blew out the lantern, and that is the end of Raw. And let's face it,
the best
a
way
lot
to
of
end it.
a lot of us thought this is what was going to open Raw, but we all know that was the perfect way to end it.
Yeah.
Because you got to end with that cliffhanger. You got to end with, oh my God, I have to see what's next. And that is the amazing. That was just an amazing way to end Monday Night Raw. Come on.
Yeah.
Please take note of your product, man, because that is what drives the audience.
That I'm watching Raw next week. I don't care what's going on. If I gotta download the thing and pay for it on my phone and stick it in the window of my truck while I'm driving, I'm watching Raw. I don't care.
But you may even want to tune into SmackDown too, because those QR codes were being teased across SmackDown. So we may even see them show up there as well.
And just annihilate everybody. But regardless, it's very they've definitely stepped up the wrestling game with that one segment right there.
Yep.
Like, wow. I'm still the hair is still standing up. I still have goosebumps. It's an emotional thing, which is what wrestling used to be. It used to take you on that emotional roller coaster. And I feel, don't get me wrong, we've had it since Bray has passed, but
I still feel it.
It wasn't the same kind of roller coaster. Now it's like, ooh, now you're playing not with just like my emotions, but you're playing with like my head now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got me guessing what's going on and when's this person going to show up? Who is the sixth physical person?
Is there
though? That's the question.
Yeah,
right. Like because we all said. Sorry, Owen, go
you've
ahead.
still got Braun Strowman, who was a part of the family, and do they go back to that? You've got Alexa Bliss, who was part of the family.
You got to keep them far away at this point.
It's very intriguing that the fact that they show up on Monday Night Raw with somebody like Braun Strowman on the same brand, and then you have Alexa Bliss not being currently involved. And I think that's very intriguing to what it can become when you have these pieces that were there. Mm-hmm. Now, with Alexa Bliss, I will say she was the one who turned on the Fiend at WrestleMania, and the Fiend was a creation of Sister Abigail, from what we know. So do you think really Alexa Bliss is a friend or a foe?
I think she's going to be the first person that our one female representative is going to be going after, because you killed my being. You killed my friend. You're going to die now.
Basically. But let's not forget the last time we saw Alexa Bliss on our screen, which was the Royal Rumble that Perish was at. Uncle Howdy was trying to get in her head.
Yep.
Yeah, but
and I mean, let's not forget, in terms of the overall long-term storytelling, that is also Alexa Bliss's former tag team partner.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And
so there's a lot
of on her.
Let's not also forget that the fact that, there might be a connection. There's also a reason of why. And we all need to know that. And Bray Wyatt, as I said on the preview review show, has a tendency, anything that is connected to Bray Wyatt always knows how to connect you from the world of why to the world of what you're seeing. And this is going to be a very intriguing storyline moving forward. All of a sudden, the bloodline story might now have real competition.
Yes. So our
Hands
boy
down.
Throwback coming in saying all is good in the world. The Wyatt family is back. The Celtics are NBA champions. Life is good today.
Glad you think so.
And our friend Elliot asking, where is Alexa? Well,
Off with her child.
yes, there's a medical condition with her child. I'm not sure how serious it is.
It's not serious.
It's not.
normal.
It's just something normal kids
Yeah.
get. It's just
yeah.
your
Yeah.
first time mom. You're hyper sensitive to what's going on. It'll be fine.
It's like if you had a kid and like, okay, when they're born, do they have jaundice or not? Right?
Mhm.
Like it's something you can't control. They have it or they don't. That's kind of like what you have moving forward, but it is something that takes a little bit more of let's just say like you need to be there for it.
Yeah.
And you have to make sure that it's controllable, but at the same time, it's not something to overly worry about. So when it's controlled, it's nothing to worry about. It's going to be a controlled thing. I really don't think it's a factor to her career, but at the same time, it's something that, again, first time mom has that scenario. It's going to be a deterrent at best.
She's coming back. It's just taking extra time.
Yeah,
that's all. I mean, my kid had almost the same thing. Again, it's just you want to be there.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah.
Onward and upward, my friends. That was a great Raw, once again, and an even more phenomenal ending to Raw.
Yeah. Definitely looking forward to seeing if any of the Wyatt family members show up on SmackDown for the security detail on Friday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern.
And you were right, Best, as you said they might target Chad Gable, and we saw him laid out in the back with the blood dripping from his head.
Yeah. We need to know the why now. That's that as Perish had said, we need to know the why as to why they're here. And I guarantee you they are going to speak in riddles. So
right. Pay the frick attention.
But on that note, what do you say we get those socials out there?
I think we can pretend to do that.
All right, OMD. Well, since you want to pretend, why don't you go ahead and do it?
All right, people, you can find me on the Book of Faces, Daniel Harisic, HRYCYK, on Snapchat, One Man Dynamic, on Twitch, OMD17, and on Discord at OMD6370. Visually, you can catch me right here between the Boar's Nest and Turnbuckle Studios Monday nights at 7 o'clock with the Raw Preview Review Show, followed immediately by the Raw Patrol with this cast of characters and our host who pulled a vanishing act. I think the Wyatts got him, Karl Karufel. Tuesdays, 8:05 with Chris Best and Karl Karufel for Turnbuckle Talk. Wednesdays on the Boar's Nest with the PlayStation Showcase with Chris Best. Thursdays on the Boar's Nest with the man to my left, Bubba Duke. And Fridays, right back here on Turnbuckle Studios with Chris Best on the SmackDown Security Detail.
All right. And Chris Perish, how about you?
You really do need to learn the act of language and the silent thing when I whisper, do Bubba next. But yeah, you can follow me on all the social. That, oh my God, dude. Again, you can follow me on silent language is what I said. X at Chris Perish, Instagram and Threads at chris.perish. You can see me on the Twitch at the Chris Perish. You can find me on TikTok at Chris Perish. You can also find me on YouTube at Chris Perish. You can find me on Facebook at the Chris Perish. You can find me every Sundays with the Chris Perish podcast live at 12:15 p.m. Eastern on my Twitch, on my YouTube, on my Facebook. And you can follow me on all those accounts. But please, whatever you do, always like, follow, subscribe. But let's be active in the chat room because that is what makes and drives a live stream. When you guys are active, we have more fun. So come, be active, and let's have some fun.
Whoa. too high for this.
All right. And Bubba, how about you?
My shit's on the bottom. No, it's YouTube, Bubba OMD. So go there, subscribe, like, turn the little bells on, and then swing over to Twitch and go to the Boar's Nest with Bubba Duke. It's where I stream a lot of my gaming, and I do lots of gaming off the Turnbuckle Studios and just strictly on my Twitch. So check me out there. And yes, OMD is on the Boar's Nest one as well. That's why it is Bubba OMD. So go to the YouTubes there and check us both out because he does a lot there himself as well.
All right. And you guys can find me youtube.com at CBRS Entertainment, twitch.tv CBRS_entertainment, threads.net at CBestFilms83, Facebook.com Chris.best83. You can look for our TikTok.com at CBRS Entertainment. Forgot to mention that one. You can look for me tomorrow night, 8:05 Eastern, alongside OMD and Carl.
I'm sorry, I'm too high for this stuff, boys.
As we are definitely going to be discussing the Wyatt family.
Turnbuckle Talk tomorrow, 8
Yes.
p.m., 8:05 Eastern.
8:05.
Also, if you're a fan of the Turnbuckle Studios on the Twitch, we are rating Beasley Blood. Just so you know.
I already listed off where you can catch Chris Best with myself this week. We know he's been having some lag issues here at the early end of the show. Elliot, thank you for joining us. You have a great night, my friend. And, well, yeah, somebody else can take it away.
Yeah, so I'm still freezing here, so.
All right. With all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, in the immortal words of Karl Karufel and Doink the Clown to my left, the world is a scary place. Take care of each other.
Does that make you dink?